Live with Nintendo Switch 2. I'm Sam. I'm here with K, BK, and DK because we are going to be looking at Donkey Kong Bonanza. I am so excited, an all-new 3D adventure with Donkey Kong. BK, let's just jump right in.
Yeah, why waste any time? Yeah, we're going to just start out right at the beginning of this section here.
This is pretty much the first thing you see when you start the game.
Yeah.
Oh, he's finally here. You've all been waiting so long.
I just love this look for DK. He looks amazing.
So all of his imposing, yet so cute at the same time.
Yeah. So this is this first little section. I want to spend a minute talking about some of the new controls DK has in this game. He's a lot more action-oriented in this game, in a very hands-on way, as you might be seeing me. He punched through walls here, forming the area around me here.
As you might imagine, one of the big sort of elements of DK is his strength.
Yeah.
And that's on full display here.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing about this game is almost everything around you is destructible. So.
Well, and we just saw you rip up a chunk of the terrain too and use that to cause more havoc. So
yeah,
the possibilities are endless here.
Yeah, and you can pretty much just rip a chunk off of everything. As I'm just done here. So once you have a chunk, you can play around to your heart's content.
Right. So here in this segment, we're really going to be looking at some of the first areas that you see in the game, and to kind of set up where we are and what we're doing here. Some rumors have started to spread of this material sprouting up on this island, Ingot Isle, and it's called Bonandium, and it forms is this gold, but also in these Bonandium gems that you can see here that are shaped like bananas,
and pretty tasty.
It must also be delicious because DK loves to eat it.
That's one of my other favorite things. We're getting a little bit more info about golden bananas here, and a little more about Bonandium gold. Don't mix them up. Do not mix up gold and Bonandium gold. One is edible, the other's not.
So we're talking to this prospector monkey over here. Just kind of giving us a quick explanation of what we're doing here and why. What else do we need to know then? We need to let's find more bananas. That was pretty tasty.
High five, bud. Yeah, now that we're in an open area here, I want to show off a couple more of his moves. DK's got a roll. Roll is back. You can also do a roll and a jump.
Nice.
Those moves are back. You can also spin, which I like. Especially good with his little headlamp. With his little headlamp on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a disco party.
Yeah, it's like a little dance party. Oh, you know what? One other thing I want to show off really quick is how the chunks interact with each other. Sam, you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah. So he's just torn a chunk out of the ground there, but as you can see, it's sort of this soft material. And if you go into your throwing stance there, you can see that as you start to target different things, it not only tells you what that material is, but how strong it is and gives you a little bit of its properties. So if you want to throw that there, you can see that what you picked up is this muddy, soft chunk, right? So it sort of sticks
right
to the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you go and pick up something a little harder, yes. So if you grab a chunk out of the wall there, so now you've got something tough.
Oh. Hit that
you
sign
can destroy elements of the terrain as well with your dirty terrain.
So yeah, now you can actually break apart the wall when you throw that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, and one other thing about Bonandium gold I like a lot is it's actually brimming with energy. You know, it's enough to power DK, certainly.
Yeah, look at the little sparks coming off of it.
But when you throw a chunk of it, it's highly explosive.
Yeah, stay away.
Very fun to play with in a controlled setting.
You know what? Since I've already kind of made a dent in this wall, I actually want to show off how many cool hidden things there are. Like there's this little hidden alcove back here. You would never know it's back here. It's just a surprise to find by destroying the environment around you.
This stuff is everywhere.
Yeah, we're going to call this the chill out room for a second.
And you just saw BK slapping the ground. That's the hand slap move. It kind of allows you to pick up a lot of the dropped collectibles that are around you at once, so you don't have to run around collecting them individually, which is really nice. Because as you can see, there's lots of gold and stuff hiding in the walls that you can...
Yeah. We're picking up tiny chunks of Bonandium gold. We're picking up Bonandium chips.
Yeah, I don't know if I said this earlier, but the rumors have started to spread of this bananium material appearing on Ingot Isle. So DK and these prospector monkeys have descended upon the isle to try and collect as much of this stuff as they can.
Making friends here in the mines.
I love these monkeys.
It's cool to see these other guys out here staking their claim, trying to earn their fortune. And, you know, DK's doing the same, but he's more interested in eating them than he is anything else. Pick up some more stuff here.
Yeah.
Some more of
if anything remains consistent about DK, it is his love for bananas.
Yeah. One other handy thing is that DK can't be harmed by any of these explosions.
And thank goodness.
And thank goodness, because he's going to be causing a lot of them.
Got a tough skin.
And we can also smash our way through these crystals here, pick up more of those vanadium chips. Oh.
We have found our prize.
That prospector monkey is really happy about it.
So is DK. Look at him.
His every face he makes in this game is
So expressive.
Eat it up, bud. You deserve it.
Delicious.
So we're going to keep working our way down here in this mine. DK is no stranger to mines, of course, but it's nice to see him doing it a little bit more full-time. Oh, yeah, you can also pick up chunks of varying size. Like, everything kind of changes deforms in a different way. So let's see if I can actually cause some extra havoc here for a second with this extra long chunk of...
Look at that.
Oh, and some walls are a little tougher, so there's some handy devices here to help you through. I can't actually just punch down this thing, so a special dive punch is required to really kick this thing off.
I love it.
Look at
It's
all
so
of that.
satisfying,
Yeah.
right?
I want those.
Get it, get
Yeah,
it, get
there's
it.
the hand slap.
Right, yeah. So you can use the hand slap to kind of collect a lot of the gold that collects around you.
Right, and there are also some switches and things up ahead that interact with the hand slap, and you can cause the terrain to change in different ways.
Those geysers are so satisfying.
Hand slap also affects some things in the world around you.
Yes.
Which I think is cool. Like, it just caused that vanadium gold to appear there out of nowhere. Ugh. Yeah. Ooh, another geyser.
Get it.
Good use of it. Yeah.
Yes.
I cannot emphasize enough how satisfying it is to play this game. The jingle janglies are good. The smashing is good.
I spend way
collectibles
too
are
much
good.
time just collecting gold.
Yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of that.
Well, and there are so many, like we saw earlier, hidden passages and like rooms to discover through the walls. If you just basically punch anywhere in a wall, you can find something hidden there, and it's really satisfying.
Yeah, and speaking of hidden things.
Yeah, you can see how that hand slap also works as kind of a sonar system, and it was giving you the silhouette of a hidden vanadium gem in there.
3 in a row. But DK's
We're having some
appetite is
good
ever-
luck in this mine, DK.
Yeah, we're going to keep working our way through here. Let's see what's behind this big wall.
You surprised a monkey.
He's freaking out.
Okay, bud, relax.
Sorry, buddy.
Ooh, I see some chips back there. So let's see. I can't actually. This is too hard for me to smash through, but luckily the ground is not. The ground is rarely ever.
Yeah, but the environments are highly destructible. You could have gotten through here a different way.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna leave my way.
Right.
Yeah.
This game really encourages you to think outside the box.
Yeah. There's a lot of different ways to get to things.
Right.
Most of them involve smashing.
There's a door. There was a gate there, and you just made your own door. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we could see outside.
It looks like a storm is on the way. Hope everybody's gonna be okay.
That should
There
be
you go.
fine, right?
More chips. Yeah, here's another one of those devices that have cracked this wall
Pure
open for me.
destruction.
Ooh, look at all that.
Oh, we see our first enemies in the game here.
And these little buggy monsters came out of nowhere, so we're gonna make sure they don't get near any of our gold. Throw that here. Get out of it. It's mine.
I like these because they drop chunks that you can then use on all of their friends.
Yeah.
Look at all this.
Oh my gosh. If you ever needed catharsis, this is where you come. Look at this.
This is pretty much just an entire hall to play with.
Yep.
Ooh, but I see something big waiting up there for me, so.
Well, you're not going to collect all this?
I mean, if it's shaped like a banana, I kind of want to prioritize that. Oh, and you can see Ingot Isle back there, so that's kind of where we're starting out in this adventure. This is where DK has come to find his edible fortune, so to speak. So yeah, we're just gonna make sure we get started eating all these bananas here. Oh no. Oh no.
Storm's picking up, DK.
Yeah, that must be the storm they were talking about. It seems like a pretty powerful storm.
Oh no, all the bananas.
Yeah, those bananas being taken from us.
Another consistent theme.
Yeah, so this is our first glimpse of the primary antagonist force actively stealing these bananas from DK. Oh, hang on, bud.
Things never seem to go
Hanging
his
on
way.
by the seat of his pants.
Not anymore.
And there goes the seat of his pants. Oh, there he goes.
Oh no.
¿Qué sucede?
Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like he's getting caught up in this big storm here. And there goes Ingot Isle.
I hesitate to call this a storm.
More of an unnatural disaster.
Right.
Yeah. Progress. We call it progress.
We call it plot development.
O sea, vamos a tener una especie de mapa
You okay, DK?
bajo el
I'm sure
mapa
he's fine.
principal.
Yeah, everything's
He's
great.
got a
Look,
thick
there's
skin.
there's a massive hole in the ground.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll cover that right up. Just put a rug over it. Definitely not getting our security deposit.
Nope. That's one way to find a lot of bananas quickly, though, or lose a lot of bananas quickly, I guess.
It looks like we lost pretty much all of them all in one go here. We're gonna check on DK here, see if he's okay. You in there, bud?
Of course
There he is.
There he is.
This is a little worse for wear, but
But
doing
still,
better. He's doing great.
you know, he's all right. Oh, the animations are so good.
So I've been doing a lot of punching forward and punching down using the Y and B buttons. Now I'm going to do some punching upward to break my way out of this boulder.
Nice work.
Thank you very much. Oh, and then we're actually going to keep punching upwards to smash these
Por
crystals
desgracia
above
no
me.
lo puedo mostrar en alta calidad.
I'm gonna work my way out of this cave in here, see if we can't. Oh, hey guys, good. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna save some of our.
Got to
friends
check
here.
on your bud.
Yeah, give him the old thumbs up. Take care of this guy right here.
Tiene una calidad alta de 4K.
Looks like we are pretty deep underground at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, there you go. You're all right, bud. Worked our way out of here. Don't worry. I think DK's probably stronger.
He's not strong enough.
Oh, good. Ingot Isle's just fine. Everybody's okay.
Does it have a new hat on it? Or was that there before?
Subsuelo.
Oh, yeah, we're
Yeah,
pretty far down here.
We're deep under here.
Yeah. Oh, looks like stuff's still falling down after us.
Something is joining us.
Yeah.
Something screaming?
It's just a screaming rock. I'm sure it's perfectly normal.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah,
As
so-
normal as, you know, being pushed down into this hole.
Yeah, so we're going to explore this larger area here. One other thing I want to check right away is, you know, DK can climb on most surfaces in this game, so I'm sure we should be able to just climb our way right out of here.
Not quite.
doesn't
Not
So
seem
quite.
most,
okay.
but not all.
Yeah, I'm also going to try, maybe if I just get a little higher up, I can chunk jump by using a chunk of terrain to get higher up. Doesn't seem to be doing the trick.
Nope.
You know what, as long as we're down here, I'll show off another cool thing you can do with chunks. So while I have this chunk, I can actually turf surf on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And use it to get around. Yeah, these things start to whittle away over time. You can see the chunk is slowly
It's getting smaller, yeah.
smaller and
Getting
smaller.
smaller.
But I can speed up the Y button here and use this to zip around some of these areas a little faster.
And it's worth noting that the strength of the terrain that you use to turf surf depends, or it how long the chunk lasts is based
That's
on
right,
the
yeah.
strength of the terrain.
Good job, bud. I guess I'm calling him Bud. He's my favorite in this game.
He's
How are
He's
these guys doing?
This guy's doing okay. I'm a little more interested in this barrel cannon. It's come down. With us.
Yeah.
It's good to see a barrel cannon again. we're going to blast our way up here. Try and make our way back up further to Baboon Town. See if everybody else is all right. But first, we're going to try and clear these thorns. Ow. Which clearly hurts DK. Instead, we're going to pick up Chunk.
Sorry, buddy.
Clear out this area here. So you can see, yeah, chunks of terrain come in very handy, including eliminating hazards.
Well, and you can also turf surf on top of them, too, if you need to.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
You know, if I really wanted to, I could just turf surf on top of hazards like this using a chunk of terrain. As long as I'm watching to make sure that it doesn't whittle away over time. You can also do things like that. Easily knock out things around you. Pick it back up.
Yeah, you lost a little bit of health when you punched those vines.
Yeah, luckily those apples.
Yeah, you got some apples and you restored it.
We're going to take this other barrel cannon here, blast our way back up. Meet some more friends. I want to check out on this guy. How you doing, bud?
Sure did.
So this is our introduction to a new kind of hazard here, voided terrain.
Yeah, go up there and try and whack it.
Yeah, as you can see, this is not smashable, which is quite annoying for DK, as most of us have been.
You gotta appreciate, though, the work ethic of these monkeys.
I like it.
Like,
You're
look
gonna
at
keep
this
at
one
it.
with the pickaxe.
Never mind that it's impossible.
He
He's
can't
gonna
make a
keep-
dent, but he's
yeah.
gonna keep trying.
He's gonna
See,
keep trying.
this voided terrain seems to be coming from this device over here. So if I just smash this, I might take care of it. Unfortunately, this thing looks pretty well protected itself. Can't seem to smash it, can't seem to make a dent, no matter how hard I hit.
But we are close to where that thing fell down.
Yeah, you're right. I think it fell down over here, so we're gonna go check and see what that screaming rock is about.
Everyone seems curious, but not brave enough to go check it out themselves.
Luckily, DK is here. DK
They
knows.
wouldn't get anything done if not for DK.
Hello?
Nuevo mineral, ¿no?
Just gonna see.
Keep trying, buddy. You can do it.
One more big fall.
There we go.
Good job, DK.
Ok. Tiene vida.
That's a fast rock. Okay, DK, it's okay.
Well, that was a rough beginning.
Don't need to tell me twice. That's prompt. I'm going to go follow that talking rock and see what's up.
A little suspicion about a giant Kong that has ripped you out of the ground is maybe warranted.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
warranted.
I mean, you saw his face.
I take care of more of these guys. In fact, oops,
I would have run away too.
pick up one of these. See if I can. Oh, you know, I'm going to take out this last guy. Swirling that thing around. There we
Nice
go.
one.
Cleared out the area.
Did you destroy it with its own chunk?
I did. With hitting yourself. Oh, unfortunately, I think we also scared this talking rock, so. Come on, DK, use that entire brain of yours. We can figure out a way to soothe this thing.
Is he using his brain or his stomach?
Why not both?
Yeah. So,
Oh.
Haciendo un poquito de música.
I think it's working.
Now it's a dancing rock.
The cutest dancing rock you've ever seen.
You could call it that.
Por supuesto, ven que cuánto sale. Ok, ahora quiere ir con nosotros. DK.
I don't know about all this. I don't know about all this. We didn't ask for a sidekick.
Oh.
Looks like this Odd Rock is coming with you, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, welcome aboard, Odd Rock. Yeah, so now we can use the power of Odd Rock's voice, which is pretty handy. Yeah, we calmed it down by making music with it. We whistled for it. So as we know, music is very important in the world of DK. And here, another example of that. Now, Odd Rock and I together can actually make music together and create a path to guide us where we're supposed to go next. So that's one easy way to keep track of where you're supposed to be going as you are punching literally everything around you.
Yeah, especially
performing
if
things.
you are deep in the terrain, making your own pathways.
Yeah.
This will bring you back out.
Yeah, there we go. Just gonna work our way back up here. You know what? Actually,
Yeah.
smash these crystals.
All the gold.
Don't pass things by.
Yeah, just
Smash
resist.
everything.
So we're gonna work our way back up here. Hi guys. That was fine. Now, as prompted, Odd Rock just had a suggestion here that I liked a lot. So we're gonna make music here in front of this thing, which actually frees it up.
Now we can punch it.
Thank goodness. And now that that thing is out of the way, the avoided terrain is finally taken care of. So
we can ride in the barrel.
Get to the barrel cannon.
that's just one example of how you and Odd Rock are going to be working together throughout the course of this game to make progress as a team.
Look at it running
You
along.
can see they're a pretty good team together, yeah. Yeah, so we still need to check on Boomtown though. So
Yeah,
we'll
let's
make sure
go up.
everybody else is okay. See if those fellow miners of ours are all right. Check out Boomtown. There's a lot of stuff here to do. There's a lot of fun stuff waiting for us up here. So of course, I think that's where we're going to end our segment for today. Sorry, everybody at home. Yeah, we do have another segment coming up in just a little bit here. We're going to show off a little bit more of DK Bonanza in a later area. But that is the end of this introduction segment. That's where we're going to stop it for now.
All right. Thank you so much, BK and K. That was Donkey Kong Bonanza. But next up, we're going to be taking a look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. So stay tuned. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. No emocionado por eso.
It is the Cosmic Gear 20X. No, I'm not gonna
It's story time. Come on.
Long
Give it to
story
me.
short, we're starting at the beginning here. What you're going to see is that this is a research facility for the Galactic Federation. It's being attacked by space pirates, and Samus is going to be answering their call. And this is what's pretty much going to be the beginning of the game.
Those are space pirates that are allied with Psylux, who we haven't seen a
Correct.
whole lot of. We saw him in Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what the bad blood here is about between Psylux and the Galactic Federation.
Yeah, it doesn't like him, nor does not like Samus. So
Yeah, he's got a deep
figure
grudge
what's up
for
with that.
Samus.
So getting to that, here's the first cutscene. So I won't talk too much over this. I'll let people kind of enjoy it.
Subir mucho la calidad
I can feel the table
de los
rumbling.
videos.
I really want one of those ships, though.
That is a beautiful ship. There's a big battle happening right now. Samus,
Quick work with some of these ships.
yeah, join in on it.
Piece of cake.
That's Samus's contribution to the air fray.
See, there's a lot of action going on the grounds.
Looking good for the
That
Galactic
guy.
Federation here.
The Galactic Federation soldiers are trying to put up a fight, but it's not working too well. They need some help. It's pretty cool to see this, though. Oh. All right.
Yeah, Samus to the rescue. Woo!
Okay, we're about to get to gameplay here in just a moment. I love this scene so much. All right, let me get ready. Here we go.
So some of you might see this area pretty familiar from the first trailer that we showed for Metroid Prime 4, but now we're going to see a little bit more.
Yes, of course, you're seeing Samus from the outside, but now we're about to go right behind the visor,
De momento no hay.
and away we go. So I'm gonna kind of play a little slower so everybody can kind of just take it all in, but I see a space pirate right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and not let that stand.
We can see that classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got, it's first person, you've got your reticle in the middle there, and you can use that to lock on to enemies there.
Yeah, I'm still not gonna try to take any hits though. Oh, what you doing still? Oh. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and do this. So one thing people should note, right now I'm playing with a split Joy-Con 2 style. So I have a Joy-Con 2 in my left hand and my right hand. And I'm gonna change it up a little bit further we get into this.
But also you're playing in a mode called Quality Mode, which is in 4K, 60 FPS.
Correct.
So for anybody that is watching the stream, we are streaming at 4K. If you have a 4K TV, you will be able to see all the visuals in its very glorious, pristine, pretty graphics.
Samus, you made it. Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now.
So right now there is a sensitive artifact that the Galactic Federation is trying to protect, and that the Space Pirates, led by Silex, is trying to take. So Samus is going to try to recover that and defend, and make sure that the Space Pirates don't take it. All right, so here's the area map acquired. Gonna go ahead and open it up. So here's my current position, and I want to make it all the way here.
To that big dome area.
Yeah, to secure the artifact. Move around, you'll see it's going to be right here, and then if I go down, I am right here. So I'm going to make my way through.
And that's one of the cool things about this. It's got that, again, classic Metroid Prime gameplay where you've got your map and it's kind of in 3D and you can rotate it because like navigation and exploration is a big theme in this game and in the series.
Also different visors, so I just switched to my scan visor and I could scan this door here. It's going to give me access and a little bit additional information here.
It's pretty important too, just like learning more about the lore of this world. So scanning is very important. It's been in the Metroid Prime series as well. So
yes,
it's a great way to learn.
Way to get additional backstory, lore, also just helpful gameplay tips, and even access to certain areas. All right. Ooh. Try to protect the some of the people here, but they're getting attacked too much. All right, so I'm gonna play a little faster here. Just go it. I can even scan enemies.
Yeah.
You can get a little additional here. Space Pirate. You can see classic. All right, and now they're gonna go away.
They're pretty ruthless. So one of them came at you to shank you.
Yeah, they're coming.
Definitely. So anything else to scan? We can even check out here where it came down. So we have a dive spike.
Little landing.
Yeah.
Spikes.
Okay. Things are looking good. I'm gonna make my way to this door here.
And there's some environmental stuff that you could also choose to break too.
Yeah.
You never know what's in the containers.
All right. So here's our first major obstacle. So of course I can enter into Morph Ball. I can go under small objects. Or large objects, we go into tiny cracks. I want to make my way through here, engage in this big fight.
Now some more space pirates, but we've got a mecha suit.
Okay, so coming up next here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to, this is going to be a big battle after this scene. I'm actually going to switch from the controls I was just doing. I'm going to switch to mouse controls by putting the right Joy-Con 2 here on the surface, and I'm going to actually start playing like that.
So you can see Demetrius is locking on to the enemies with the ZL button, but then at the same time he's using that right Joy-Con 2 to kind of fine-tune his aiming. You know, like maybe the enemies are a little, maybe you have to lead them a little bit, so you have to aim a little bit to one side or the other.
And I'm missing all over the place now. There we go. A little bit of nerves. Oh, come on! There we go.
But it's really cool though that you're able to very seamlessly change between doing dual Joy-Con 2 and then mouse
you see how
control, so
quickly I can turn to side to side. Now, if I take my hand and just picked it up off the surface, I'm actually now back to playing in the normal split Joy-Con mode. And I'll once again put my hand back down on the surface. You see that little reticule pop up. You can see how fast I turn.
Yeah, the little tiny one in the middle.
So I'll keep playing like this.
Yeah, so you can just switch that on the fly. All you have to do to activate the mouse controls is just put the mouse, put the mouse, put the Joy-Con 2 flat on a surface.
Yeah.
Correct. This guy, I think he's pretty low on health, so it'll tell me even in my visor. Yep, Eternal, 70%.
Here, finish him off. All right. Sorry, buddy.
All right, let's
It's one of the cool things too with the scanning is that some scans you need to do to advance in the story or activate certain mechanisms, but you can kind of decide how deep you want to go into the lore and like figuring out all the explanations of every element that you see in the game.
Definitivamente no.
You can see this space is getting swarmed.
Yeah, they're
with space pirates.
coming in real fast.
They're trying to blow the door here. I'm gonna make my way to them as fast as possible. Go past that room. Okay, there we go.
So there's the scientist moving back there with the artifact.
The artifact back there.
Yep.
Putting up a pretty good fight. Coming up is going to be my first collectible here. It's going to be my energy tank. I'm going to acquire that. Okay, looks good. All
okay.
You can see that at the top of the screen, the 99 there, that Samus's health, so adding another energy tank as an additional set of 99 little energy units.
Yeah, that's a good point. So looking at the screen right now, at the top left, we'll have the tracking meter for all of the enemies. On the top right, you'll have the mini-map. On the bottom right, you have your missiles. The total that you can hold is at the bottom. The total that you have in your inventory is at the top. And then on the bottom left is all of your weapons. And right now, all we have are missiles.
So here we're just identifying some unknown materials. If I go over here, I can scan this, scan that.
Scan everything.
Yeah. So to the left is the artifact. That's what you're seeing here. It's the marked. Okay. And we can even just scan some more things here.
I want all the lore.
I know.
Scan everything.
I know. There's so much. I could even say, oh, let's not scan the door yet. Let's scan these guys. Let's get a little bit of additional information about the Galactic Federation troopers. So we got that. All right. So here's another good example of how the control methods work. So right now I'm going to switch back to the normal split styles you see here in my hands. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the visor. I'm going to scan this door. And this is a Federation lock-on gate. So it uses a lock-on ability that's a little bit special here. So what I'm going to do is switch back to my combat visor, hold ZL to lock on. And now I can use the right thumbstick or a little bit of motion sensor here, and I can kind of aim, and you see it's a little slow here. That's one way to do it. And now I'm going to try switching over to the mouse controls here, and I'm going to do the same thing with this door.
So while Dee's doing that, I just wanted to mention again, for those of you that are just tuning in, we are streaming in 4K. So we are playing the game in quality mode, which supports 4K to 60 frames per second.
Correct.
There will be another mode, which is called performance mode, which will run at 120 frames per second at 1080p.
So you can kind of choose for yourself if you want to focus on the resolution and that image quality or the performance and like the high frame rate.
Smooth, buttery friend.
Yeah.
All right, so here's our first boss, Avarax. And you're going to see something that is going to be unique that we haven't really seen before.
Oh no!
Watch out, it's a Metroid!
Oh.
But unlike normally a Metroid, normally defeating an enemy right there on spot, this one is actually fusing or combining with this enemy, powering it up.
That is interesting. I don't think we've seen before it's fusing with other beings.
So it's fascinating.
I think you got your work cut out for you here, to me.
Yeah.
I know, no pressure, all the pressure.
Just grew a 4-pack.
All right, so I'm gonna lock on a little bit here, just get my bearings. So what we're seeing here is there's gonna be a couple of weak spots. Ow, I jumped way too slow there. No, I'm not gonna let him shoot this. I want to destroy the weak points. There's gonna be multiple. Oh, you just want to throw them at me, don't you?
So the weak points are those little green areas, but the Avarax can shield it with his arms,
Yeah,
but
it goes in like a
can
box.
also put this kind of yellow shield over those areas as well, so you have to bide your time before you're able to shoot it.
It kind of shifts from one to the other. Like he's never going to have all of those weak points exposed at the same time.
How I miss it. Alright, I'm gonna shoot these. You can dodge them, but it's better to shoot them just to get some health back. I'm gonna absorb them.
Or even missile replenishment. That will be handy.
Oh,
But as you can see, like, you have to
Try
get
to
the
dodge
angle
it.
right, because shooting missiles, you can see the deflect of the missiles, like, going off.
There we go. There we go. Now it's gonna open up the main weak spot here. I'm gonna try to get as many shots off as I can. He's gonna try to hunt me down with that. Oh, I thought I dodged.
Get him in the belly.
The other key technique there that Demetrius can use to dodge that attack is the strafing one, where if you're locked
There we
on and you push the jump button twice, you can kind of strafe to one side or the other laterally to avoid some of those attacks.
There we go.
Or you can get real up close. I don't know if you want to attempt that.
No, it'll try to grab me, so I'm trying not to do that. All right, so pretty good shots here coming out. Oh! No, 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 no.
We can see the Avarax's health bar there at the top too, so it's making some progress, but he's got a lot of
Yeah, he's a
health
pretty
here.
beefy boy.
Yeah, I gotta be very careful here. Oh, really? You're gonna block that when I was just about to shoot it? Are you serious, Avarax? Come on now. Let me just get to the side. No!
Oh, juked
Putting
ya.
up the- oh, I'm getting too close. No! Nope, he's trying to grab me. Yep.
That was close.
No,
He just
missile
wanted a
right to the shoulder. No hugs for you. There we go. Well, I'm having a good lock on. Really putting up that shield a lot. There we go. There
Nice.
we go. Okay, let's do this. Get ready for it. Shot. That. Throw a missile.
Oh.
And you got
Okay.
the space jump there.
Oh, wave shield
Try
now.
to Do that again. This time I was prepared for it. It's gonna go up. And nope.
Ooh, there.
And go right
Nice.
under. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good here. Fire. All right. Things looking good. Absorb that. So now we have some 4 weak spots. So I'm just gonna be very careful here. Double jump with that. Hit that. Oh, nice block. Oh, he's really putting up the block.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's getting a little too close. A little too close. No, I don't like that.
It's coming at you.
No, 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 no. No, you don't.
Oh.
Woo. All right.
You really do
Trying
kind of
to
have to
say
throw the
that.
kitchen sink at this guy.
Yeah.
More
No,
fall,
he's
you guys
tough.
double
He's
jump,
tough.
missiles,
Just
charging
throwing
you.
everything.
All right. You can lock on these too if you want, but I find it easier to just kind of openly shoot.
But you're not able to target or lock on to Avarax's
Correct.
weak point. So
Oh.
there is that challenge. Oh, break free. Nice.
Oh!
Ooh,
man. Jump over. Let's center. Come. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Okay, there's one. Looking good. Looking good. No, no, no.
Oh, another one.
you go.
Man, he really wants
yeah,
to
he
give
really
you a hug.
does. Okay, come on, shot. There we go.
missiles.
Come on, buddy.
It's okay. He's blocking now. I'm just gonna use some lock on here.
It's taking like a boxer stance there.
Yeah, yeah.
One more weakness spot. I'm shooting at it. There we go. Okay, I was
Nice.
already doing
Go.
some good work.
All right.
Oh, is this
Yeah,
the
open
belly.
finisher?
There you go. It's a good
Here.
weak spot.
What are you gonna do?
There you go.
Okay, bottom through. Fire missiles. Looking good.
You got
Getting there, getting there.
Dodge. Fire. Looking good. Gonna jump up. Gonna charge my shot. Lock on. Fire. Oh, miss. Missile.
Oh,
There we go.
hey, you did it. It's tough.
That was a tough boss battle.
Yeah.
You really have to gauge where to aim, and you can see it was all about kind of, finely tuned aiming there, which is a lot of fun.
The artifact safe
Ooh, there's the man himself.
now?
And there's Psylocke. You know,
Yeah.
that he has 2 Metroid with him, which is also very curious.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll find out more about this interesting alliance.
You can see the battles going on back and forth.
Ooh, straight for
Artifact.
the artifact.
You best not miss what come up for Samus. So you can see the artifact now was hit, and it caused it to react to that in a very peculiar way. And that, folks, is a
Where
quick
we'll
look.
end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to give you a sneak peek. We don't want to ruin the full surprise,
Not
but
at all.
hope that gave you a small taste of what to look for when Metroid Prime 4 Beyond
Yeah.
comes out. Well, thanks so much, guys, for
Thank you.
showing
Yeah, thank
all
you.
this and talking it through, and hope you guys had fun watching that. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Up next is Mario Kart World.
Drive. Yeah.
Listo, vienen entretenidos todos los juegos que están presentados.
Hi everyone again. My name is Teresa. For those of you just tuning in, this is Nintendo Treehouse Live Nintendo Switch 2. I am joined here by Corey, BK, and Dutch. And we're going to show you a little bit of Mario Kart World, a new mode called Knockout Tour.
All right.
Corey, why don't you take us away and explain how we've set up this match?
Sure thing. So earlier today we saw a little bit of Grand Prix, and now we're going to check out Knockout Tour. This is a brand new mode where you're going to have 24 drivers competing in this transcontinental rally where only one can win at the very end, and you're trying not to be eliminated at each checkpoint. We're in a you'll see this in a moment, but before we jump in, you're seeing that we're in a multiplayer kind of lobby here. I've got Coin Coffer as my character I've selected.
So
and if I control the camera with the right stick, you can see panning around. We've got BK just really ready to go, jumping around, waiting for the match to start.
Baby Daisy Donuts.
Yeah.
With the left stick, I can also kind of move Coin Coffer to get him ready. And if I don't have an item and use the ZL, I can kind of do a little horn animation here. But since I'm the host, I'm going to go ahead and get us started now. And we will be playing, again, like I said, Knockout Tour. We've dialed it up. We're going to be 150cc this time. And we've also turned up calm difficulty to hard if you think we're up for it.
We gotta ramp it up a little bit for Corey and BK. These are no amateurs here.
You guys are pretty good at this. I want to see a challenge.
I'll take the vote of confidence. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
That's one of the things I love about this mode. This is my favorite addition here is every single match I've played of this is different because there's so much variation, so much possible things that can
Go ahead and go over to
We're going to go to Golden Rally?
All right. Nope.
Oh, what's it gonna be?
Where are we going?
Yeah, which one is it? Which one is it gonna be?
All right, we're gonna go to the ice.
Oh, Ice Rally.
Ice Flower.
Okay.
All right, so as Corey had mentioned, Knockout Tour is 24 players. We have 2 human players. Everything else will be comms. But as the mode mentions, you'll be knocking players out at each checkpoint. But what's really fascinating about this mode is that all of these courses are interconnected. So you're going to go from one to the other. And so right now we're in segment 1. So all these players will need to place at 20th or better to make it to the next segment.
You can see the checkered flag in the lower right. That indicates which segment you're on.
So we got Corey on 6th, 5th place.
Just took out side stepper.
Staying close to the front here early on. But that could change pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh, I just got crushed by Birdo.
But all these penguins coming at you too. It's like a luge.
I know, they're in their natural habitat here.
Oh!
Yeah, I don't, on the right-hand side too, you see that top-down map letting you know, like, just kind of where you're at in your current segment. So we're about 3/4 of the way through our first segment. And since we only need to be 20th or better to move on, not feeling the pressure too much right now since I got 9th. But as you said, Teresa, anything can happen in these matches. So you never get to a point where you're too comfortable.
Like that. Like that giant thunderbolt that just hit.
His lightning strikes always catch me by surprise.
And as you see this on my screen, there's sort of this like rainbow border. That means I'm getting close to the cutoff checkpoint, but because I'm roughly 9th, I've made it.
We're both very safe.
We both get to continue racing.
So the next conditions now for this segment is you have to place at 16th or better to make it to the next segment.
Oh, there's that. Oh! Everybody wants the crown.
See if I can hold on to this crown for just a minute.
I don't. Yeah.
We're still in icy territory, so take it easy.
I have to get revenge on Birdo.
Yeah, prioritize revenge at all
We've got
times.
a rivalry going now.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, as we all know, the most heated rivalry is Coin Coffer and Birdo.
But why? Oh, you got some snazzy Shy Guy snowboarding in this one.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa. Oh, too close.
I've got to get the double item box each time as well. Let's see if I can hit BK here.
No, you don't have to do that. That's fine.
Oh,
skip that.
So close.
Oh, no!
Oh, there it is. Ooh, wow, that's a little frosty.
Is that a pun there?
Just gonna leave this banana behind me. Everything's fine.
Somebody would want that peel.
You got it, yeah.
Yeah, but if I just let it hit
Cruising
behind
up
me,
there.
that's one level of security I would really enjoy having.
I do enjoy that when you do go over water as well, your vehicle will automatically transform into that hovercraft kind of mode. Oh no. Oh, I somehow.
All right, so we're coming up. That checkpoint is going to be coming up here pretty quick. Start to see those colors creep in from the side.
Yep, on BK
We got
screen.
first and third place, so
Oh, and now on
pretty
Corey's
comfortable.
screen.
Yeah.
All right, so we're now in the third segment. So the stakes are getting higher. You're
Now
now having to place at 12th or better to make it to the next round.
Keep it going, keep it going. Some of my favorite things about this, as well as all this different road traffic you're encountering
Oh, yeah.
as you work your way through here.
Yeah, keep talking while you're up there in first.
Yeah.
You can see on BK's screen, he has 20 coins, so that's optimized to speed.
You
Oh,
didn't,
no.
I don't know you
Corey's
need
on
point
not
that.
17
Oh, Corey.
coins, so
You're making me a target here, Teresa. I don't know you keep putting these things out.
what?
Yeah, I actually don't mind being in third right now. I'm safe right now.
It is pretty safe because BK's playing a risky game that he can get taken out by a spiky shell.
Mm-hmm.
I just love how smooth this is as well. All right.
Yeah, it is really nice.
Got
to
some flying action.
drive through all these different environments, see so much variety going on in the world of Mario.
Yeah, I'm loving the maple trees. They're very pretty.
Coming up on the last
yeah.
couple curves here, a little hairpin curve here. BK.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's gonna make visibility a little difficult for BK.
Oh, no!
I had some takoyaki. Oh. I didn't get to eat.
Quick
I
takoyaki.
didn't get to eat it. Coin coffer, got 20 coins.
All right, so we're sitting at first and second.
Got a nice,
Still.
comfy lead up
we
Oh
got
there.
yeah, so now that we're in the
left.
next segment,
Let me enjoy
we're
it.
in-
Last
oh,
Corey.
okay, yeah, no, you're right.
Oh.
You're gonna enjoy
Oh.
something coming
Oh, no.
Oh no!
The gift from Birdo.
Oh,
No, thank
Here it
you.
comes,
I don't
here
know
it
what it
comes.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Oh!
You can't feather your way out of that one.
Took a little dunk there.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you're coming up behind me. Oh, no.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that gave Corey a little bit of more time to catch up with BK, but we'll see what happens. We still
Still
have a couple
yeah.
more segments, so with this
Oh, no.
fourth one, they're having to place at 8th or better. So you guys are doing pretty good so far. You get taken out by the other players.
Yeah, you're both kind of out of the pack right now, but
Yeah.
no, that's not a permanent state. So
But if we're looking at the little mini map on the right side of the screen, you can see they're catching up.
Yeah, you've got a nice little lead again here.
Passing all these toads and sedans. They're just on their morning commute. They have no
Sunday
idea what's
drivers.
going on.
And now they're throwing bullet bills at you.
Ah.
Fireballs.
Nice.
This is just typical road traffic in the mushroom kingdom.
It's very
All right,
busy.
coming up on the checkpoint.
I
Top
love-
8 make
yeah.
it through. Pretty comfortable first and
Yeah, the
second.
border is really helpful there to just know
Yeah.
you're getting closer.
All right, 5th segment. So now you're needing to place at 4th or better. That's
Starts getting
pretty
real
challenging. Yep.
I think I see you right up there, weaving in
No,
and
you don't.
out.
No, you
yeah.
don't. No, you don't. You're fine. Mind your business, Corey.
Yeah.
I'm loving
Oh,
the
no.
cherry blossoms because it is very on point for the season as we're going into spring.
That is true.
Whoa.
All right.
BK just clipped that car. You can see it's not an automatic
Oh,
wipe
no.
out if you touch the cars. You know, you might get knocked up a little bit. You might go up on 2 wheels. You might kind of stumble and flip around. But sometimes even when you crash, you can maintain a little bit of your momentum. Oh, that's a nice move.
Didn't use a turn signal. I think that was their fault. I'm pretty sure that
Better
was
item here. Give me some offensive firepower.
Whoa! Nice dodge there, BK.
Thank you. Don't recommend trying this at home.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
up
yeah.
on 2 wheels there.
Ah.
You've had that crown for a long time here, BK. Is that getting kind of heavy?
You know, it's a big,
you said that.
big responsibility. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'll take it.
Gosh.
I will take it.
Oh,
But it looks so good. Oh, no.
Everything.
mercy.
Wow, Corey.
It's all right.
Ruthless.
I want it back.
We are
Last
into the
segment.
final segment
I
now.
want it back, Corey. Give it back, Corey.
All right.
I mean,
for
you
it,
can't
Corey.
deny that coin coffer looks pretty amazing. Crown.
You know what? It does kind of make the coin coffer, having the crown on his head there.
I mean, it's in the name, so it's got a lot of bling. Need all the treasure.
Oh no! Oh, somebody cut across the grass.
Wow.
Who was this? Now I have a rival.
So now the rules are simple.
Oh,
In
no.
this last segment, you just gotta aim for first. So let's see who.
Ooh, look out, heads up.
Oh
Fine.
no,
Probably
Corey.
fine. Oh, it's not for me. I still got my
not
super
for you.
I think they
horn.
fell down there too. Oh no.
Oh.
I'm just holding on to my super horn over
Corey
here.
is strategically sandbagging it to avoid that spiny shape.
I want to say I totally did that right now. Yeah,
Corey, I
I
appreciate
wish.
you broadcasting what you have equipped right now. It's going to help me out a lot.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
boy.
Okay, he's starting to close the gap here.
I'm trying.
Coin shell coming.
We do our
He's
best here.
sitting at 15 coins. He's got the coin disadvantage
Yeah,
right now.
you
I know.
probably want a few
Corey's got a
more
full 20.
just to build up your
More
speed a
coin.
little.
Hey.
More coin.
Ah,
You know what?
nicely
Well
done,
raced, Corey. Well raced.
So we were playing here with what? Two humans. We were playing against 22 CPU. Of course, you can play Knockout Tour online as well, so everyone would be a human player. But it is nice going up against some hard CPU as well.
Yeah.
You only imagine that chaos though of like
No, novata
24
por ahora no
players
dice
just
que no me estoy escuchando. O sea que
throwing
estoy hablando todo
items
este
at
rato
each
y
other.
I think we got pretty lucky given the
Y no me
items
escuché
on
nada.
this one. It gets much more chaotic depending on what some of those other CPUs
qué
get
tal
equipped
ahora?
with, what some of the other human
Ahora me
players
subí
get
un
equipped
poco
Oh,
de
yeah.
volumen.
Right.
Be fun. Cool. Well,
Hello.
that's all we have for this segment.
Ahora sí,
but
perfecto.
don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Up next is
Y gracias,
Nintendo
novata por
Switch 2
ahora.
Welcome Tour.
We can just keep playing, right? Forever?
O ya hago así porque
Oh.
tengo
Rematch.
Is that
Yes,
where
oh, yeah.
Can I-
Can I
Absolutely
get
right.
a
The
control?
crown
I
stays
wanna
here.
play. I want to play.
Oh, se fueron de nuevo. Que vamos a ver qué traen. Estamos esperando los dos Zelda, Breath of the Wild y Tears of the Kingdom en su versión 4K. Esperemos salga. ¿Qué más tenían planeado al parecer? Déjame ver, creo que lo tengo anotado por aquí. Oh, un juego que presentaron ayer para probar los Joy-Con en modo mouse, modo ratón, que se llama Drag Drive, que es como este tipo de básquetbol en silla de ruedas. Va a ser interesante ver cómo van a utilizar esa modalidad de juego con los Joy-Con en modo mouse. Buenísimo. Al parecer también quieren presentar el apartado de en Nintendo Switch Online, el modo de Nintendo GameCube. Y esto de la propia consola de Welcome Tour, que es como el juego, entre comillas, que nos va a presentar las funciones de la nueva consola, cómo funciona el magnetismo de los Joy-Con, cómo va a funcionar la parte del micrófono, la cámara y todas esas cositas. Así que esperemos que hablen o muestren al respecto.
Hi again, everyone. This is Nintendo Treehouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. For those just joining in, my name is Teresa. I'm joined here by Dutch and Sam, and we're here to show a really exciting experience that is called Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. So I'm going to punt it off to Dutch so he can kind of walk us through what's going on so far.
All right, let's hop into it. I'll take a look here. So we can see we're just kind of dropped in here on this enormous Joy-Con 2.
And you just picked your avatar, so we're just dropping in.
My avatar here. And I actually can't tell. I haven't decided if like I'm tiny or if the system is huge. I don't know. So we can kind of walk around on the surface and see these signboards. It's set up kind of like almost like a tech expo or something. We got all these friendly people here ready to tell us all about the new hardware. Give us all this information. All the parts are labeled with these little signboards, so we can kind of explore around and see all the buttons. And pretty much every single piece of the entire hardware is labeled with these boards, like even pieces that you might not even think about or realize are there. So it's kind of fun to wander around. Some of them have little notes. Yeah. So here we see the mouse feet. So we saw in the direct and some of the segments so far that both of the Joy-Con 2 controllers can be used as a mouse. So they have the mouse feet there to kind of glide along the surfaces. And then over here, this is where the mouse sensor is. So it says these sensors check the surface they're on to work out how they're moved. So that's where all that mouse technology is located.
There's a lot of new stuff to get acquainted with here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got the let's hop over here to this because this is the SL and the SR buttons right here. So those are kind of redesigned. They got a different shape and feel to them compared to the Switch console.
But as Dutch was mentioned, like this feels very much like an expo. So it's really a great piece of an experience where you can really see, learn, explore more, especially for somebody that, you know, a new piece of technology or hardware that you're not quite sure or really familiar about. This is a great interactive way for you to experience it, especially like some of these things that we're going to see a little bit later. You really want to have your own personal experience to really get an appreciation of what you're going to see and feel.
And part of that is that here we see one of the components is the quiz kiosks here. And that is really like a rare look kind of behind the curtain about how this system was built, how the hardware is built, and some of the design decisions that went into it. Yeah. So this is a good spot to learn about this. So this one's about the HD Rumble 2 function.
And for those of you at home, pay attention. There might be a pop quiz later.
All right, so again, we have a little diagram here, a little animation showing us these specific spots on the Joy-Con 2 controller and the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. And this is where the HD Rumble 2 components are located. So we get a little cutaway diagram here. You can see those orange rectangles there.
A la vibración de los
tells us
controles.
that these are custom built from the ground up. So this is not the same Rumble hardware that was in the Switch console. So they're in both controllers, and they had to go do like a full customization.
It's really interesting to see that diagram too, because where they are positioned specifically in the Joy-Con 2 as well as the Pro Controller 2, it's right in the palm of your hands.
That's right.
We'll talk a little bit more about that too.
And we see that we use magnets and electromagnets to shift weight. And that's how the Rumble function is created. So this is an example of one of the older Rumble functions in older Nintendo controllers. So you have a little axis there with a weight spinning around on it. But here with the HD Rumble 2, it's not spinning, it's vibrating side to side at a high speed. So it's like a different system that they're using for the HD Rumble 2 function.
That linear motion.
Exactly. And it tells us it's the same kind of technology that you used to make trains
Esa es la nueva
levitate,
tecnología de la
allow them to
vibración
move
del
at high
control.
speeds.
Que claramente se hace por
So moving it
magnetismo.
sideways makes it easier to rumble in various ways, and you can really feel that with the hard mode.
Que le ayuda a vibrar en diferentes sentidos.
How that comes across. Let's go over here, see a little bit more. So it has a range of intensity, so it can be weak, like a gentle touch, or much stronger. And at the maximum strength, the sensation will be much stronger than the HD Rumble on Nintendo Switch. And I can attest to that, you know, having these in my hands right now. At the peak, it is a lot more intense than on the Switch.
It feels very satisfying.
It does. It does. But, you know, it's not going to be at that full intensity the whole time you're playing a game. It's, you know, they'll save that maximum intensity for certain moments where it makes sense. All right, so it's weak or strong, and the maximum power won't be constant.
So you get that variation, which is going to be, you know, very interesting, especially on how different experiences or games apply and use the HD Rumble 2, and how you can, you know, get that experience.
And this part is telling us about where they're located. So you can see that orange rectangle down there at the bottom. And they've been designed to transmit the sensation directly, no matter how you're holding them. I think this is interesting to get a little like blown out view of the different components of the controller. And they've located it in the spot, on that spot on the back, on that last piece on the right. And that's because that's the part that has the most contact with your hand while you're holding the system. So you can kind of see right down here.
Yeah, it's really thoughtfully designed where like the bulk of your hand contacts the controller.
Lo dejaron más superficial para que pudiera.
And these are those little design insights that you don't
sentirse de
always
mejor
get
manera.
to see with Nintendo products.
Buenísimo.
Exactly.
Outside of something like an
Va a haber una mejora en la vibración.
where you get a little bit more of the designer's thinking. There's a lot of that featured in Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome to It.
Yeah.
All right, so let's make our way down
¿Qué
here.
más
We're going to go
hay?
to this little cube over here, cube with a little 0, 1 on it. We're going to talk to this person. And they're going to tell us this is a tech demo. So this isn't really like a mini game per se, but we'll jump in here. This is going to be about that HD Rumble 2 function. So we're going to see what it's capable of and what it's like.
For those of you at home, what you'll see is what we're seeing, but Dutch here is actually able to feel the experience of the HD Rumble 2. So again, just to reinforce that, you really need to get hands-on to really get the full experience.
Yeah, we could try and communicate the feeling as best we can, but really this is something you got to get in your hand.
Yeah.
All right, so we see we've got our little checklist of things that we can do on the side or on the right side, and if we check off everything on that list, then we'll get a medal. That's the little silhouette there. And then we can use that to unlock other parts of the game. So let's hop in. So I've got my maracas here. Can kind of shake them around. And right now, obviously you're watching it, so you don't have them in your hands. But I'll try to describe it for you. So we've got kind of like a light, it feels like there's like tiny, like plasticky things inside. It's like kind of a dry feeling, I guess, if that makes sense.
You can actually feel the beads that we're seeing on screen.
Yeah, I can feel it. And then let's see. So we've got, we see on the bottom we can change from beads to a rubber ball. So I'm going to change that on the left one. And like, you can feel it bounce around. And I know, I know it doesn't make sense to say this, but it feels heavier. Like, obviously pushing the button doesn't make the controller heavier, but like when I bounce it side to side, it feels like the bouncing is like stiffer and like maybe a little, it feels like bouncy.
Yeah.
Feels
La
like it's made
vibración
of
se
rubber.
siente diferente.
You know, in the right Joy-Con there, you can feel
Buenísimo.
that there are many individual objects in there, all bouncing around, and you get a sense of the texture of that. Like you were saying, they feel kind of hard, right?
La sensación de vibración en ambas se
Joy-Con,
siente
you can feel that it's made of rubber.
diferente.
It's got a bounce to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then let's see. I'll change it back to this, and then so the last thing on our list is to change the appearance. And I'll change that one.
Very festive here.
100 veces.
Nice. Getting the rhythm of things. Yeah.
All right.
Buenísimo.
So we got our medal. We finished everything on our checklist. So let's go ahead and hop out
O sea que va a
here.
haber tipos de vibraciones dependiendo. Por
And
ejemplo, si
let's go
jugamos
over
Mario
here.
Kart,
Oh, okay, so we see,
la vibración
let me
va a ser
open that back
diferente
up
si es
again,
que
so
estamos
take
en
a look.
un,
We got
en un terreno pedregoso
this kid here who
o
wants to tell us
pavimentado
about his 10
o con
medals.
lluvia.
Good for him. All right.
Bragging rights there.
Podrá ser
So I'll
buenísimo.
put this up here so we can
Sí,
see
así es, está
up
muy
at the top
bueno.
we're in the tech demo section. So we did this one. We've got our medal for it here.
So right now you're exploring the left Joy-Con too.
Right.
Yeah, all of this is on the left Joy-Con too.
Esto
Let's
sube
go
el hype,
here
pero
and talk to this person
a
who wants
nivel
to tell us about
bestial. Está muy bueno.
the HD Rumble 2 function. So this is a mini game. So we just saw a tech demo before. This
Otro
one's an actual
minijuego.
mini game. And we're going to try to use the HD Rumble 2 function to find a single point on the screen. So let's see.
Encuentra
So this one also uses the mouse
la
control.
mayor
So I'm just going to
vibración.
put the Joy-Con 2 controller flat down on the surface, and I'm going to click it.
Ok, ahí van a probar
get
el
started. Alright, so we see
Joy-Con
the orange dot in the
modo
middle there.
ratón, modo mouse.
And my job here is to move this
Encuentra
orange dot
dónde
along a
está la
single
mayor
line
vibración.
here. And as I got close to the hidden point here, I'm going to start feeling the vibration in the controller. So I'm starting to get it. Over here on this side, I've got nothing. There's nothing over there. I'm going to move it this way. It's starting to get a little bit stronger. It's kind of like a pulsing, kind of like a dun, 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 dun. And as I get closer, the speed doesn't change. It's just the intensity of the rumble. So
you're trying to find the point where you feel the strongest rumble.
Yeah. So I
Tiene que
think
encontrar el punto en
it's starting to
donde
fade
mayor
off on this side.
vibración
Gets pretty
pueda
strong right in here.
encontrar.
And then it's
Solo
starting to
deslizando
fade off a little bit on this side.
el
I'm going to go
Joy-Con.
right here.
Oh,
All right, that's okay.
Not
That's
bad.
okay. 62 is not bad. Not good enough for a medal, though. So I'm going to try it again.
Try again.
You could see those measurement markers on the top and bottom of the screen, and that gives you an indication of just how close and how precise you can get with this.
It's almost like trying to find the right radio signal.
Right.
And I should say, too, it's not like it's like a gradient. Like, I can't really distinguish, like, oh, yeah, this is level 1 vibration, this is level 2. It's, like, very gradual. And I'm feeling like right in here, maybe.
Dice que se siente la
I'm going to say right here on this
gradualidad
little intersection right
de
here.
la
Oh,
vibración.
that's very close. Oh, nicely
All right, well,
done, Dutch.
I'll get me
Very
2 medals.
good. Very good.
Dice
Alright,
que
so let's
hay
go ahead
mucha
and back out of
diferencia
here.
cuando se
That's just
aleja
one
del
example
punto
of
en donde está la
a
vibración y
One
cuando
thing
se
I didn't think
acerca.
about until a lot later
Yeah.
is that a lot of people are familiar with using a mouse on a computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have rumble in your mouse on a computer
That's
typically.
true,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like the sensation of using a mouse with rumble in it is very different than using just a traditional computer mouse.
Yeah, it kind of opens up a whole new like type of input that you can use when you're using mouse controls for a
Right.
game.
Yeah.
So we see here we've opened up another level of difficulty for this minigame, but we need 8 medals to access it. And we can see in the upper left-hand corner, we only have 3, so we can't go to that one right now. But
The experience definitely encourages you to keep exploring and then come back and see what's opened up.
yeah,
And you can see by the medal counts that there's a lot to explore.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here's
Ok,
another
esto
minigame that
muestra
focuses on the mouse controls.
Cómo
I'm going to
ocupar
hop in
el
here,
modo
and
mouse.
this one is all about dodging the spiked balls. I'm going to take the left one off because this gets pretty intense
Más que
here.
la vibración, creo que quiere.
All right, so let's
Ese juego
start.
quiere
This one
enfocarse
starts off
en
in
el
survival
modo
mode. So I'm basically just trying to dodge the spike balls for as long as I can. And again, mouse control, so I just set the Joy-Con 2 controller down on the table and hop in. So I've got my little
Mira cómo controla
spaceship
el
here, and I'm just
Joy-Con.
flying the spaceship around with my mouse controls, and I just got to stay out of the way. It's easy, right?
Well, let's see, Dutch. So the longer you survive, the more intense it seems to be getting. But also, they don't let you get too comfortable in any,
Oh!
All right.
they don't let you get too
I'm going
comfortable in any one place. If
Yeah.
you stay in the same place for too long, the spike balls will start
no
hunting
vi
you
cuánto
down.
tenía
Yeah,
que
it's
durar.
almost like they're magnetized
Para ganar
towards
las
you
dos
and they
medallas.
just want to end you.
That's how it feels, so I'm glad that you justified my feelings by pointing it out. So. Oh, okay. Oh, boy.
I believe in you,
Nice.
Dutch. You got this.
Whoa.
You've already beaten your previous time.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. We'll get the
So the
green now.
goal-
They're
Starting
going.
to
Oh, yeah.
the green ones.
So
Oh
the
my God.
longer
Why did I
that
go
you
right? Why did I go
survive, the
right?
more obstacles get added. So
Get
the
here.
challenge keeps
Get
going.
out of
Que
here.
lleva 30 segundos.
Wow.
Nice work,
Buenísimo.
nice work.
I mean, it is really responsive. So, like, you can kind of, you can get yourself out of some pretty sticky situations here. Whoa.
Serpentine, serpentine.
All right. Oh,
Nice work.
oh the red
Okay,
ones.
yeah,
The red
now-
ones.
Me agrada que tengan
Oh, so
esto.
now we got
now
the
for
red.
juego para-
Oh, no. Oh, but you did it. You got
Hey,
it.
all
Para
right.
Nice
mostrarte
run.
todas las funciones
I'm sweating. All right.
de los
All right, well, that's
Joy-Con,
yeah,
todo lo
that's
que
a
trae
little
la.
taste of it here. So then, let's take a
consola en
look.
sí.
We got those 3 medals. So now we have 5 medals total.
¿Qué opinan ustedes? ¿Les gusta
Oh, 6? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
la idea de que nos enseñen cómo ocuparlo y sacarle el máximo provecho a
Still
los,
not
He
enough
says he has
to get-
15, so
a los
all right.
controles?
He keeps hunting you down
know,
just to
he's-
brag
he's
how
got-
many medals he has.
Yeah. All right, so we have enough medals now to access the next level of difficulty here that unlocks with 2 medals. So it's the same concept. I'm going to be flying my little UFO around.
Ok, desbloqueo
But instead of just survival this time, the objective
otro
is to pick up
apartado
as
en
many
el
stars as I
mismo
can.
minijuego,
Um,
que es un poco más
So
Más
let's
difícil.
jump in here.
Y dice que tiene que
So you can
atrapar
see
la
over
estrella
here,
esta vez.
for 1 medal, we've gone for 20. For 2 medals, we got to get 40. So let's see what we can do.
Good luck.
La primera medalla es pillando 20,
I believe in
la
you.
segunda es pillando 40.
You just got warmed up in the last round.
Yeah. You got to get these first ones, so that's the low-hanging fruit here. But then eventually, you got to kind of risk it a little bit to pick up some of these other ones.
Yeah, sometimes these stars will appear right on top of
Oh,
the spike
my
ball, and it's pretty precise. You can get just
Oh,
into the
antes de
corner of it
chocar.
and collect the star without hitting the spike ball.
Estoy haciendo
But it's a little bit of strategy too, because sometimes it's just not worth it. Just go for whatever one.
Okay. Oh, we get those
But
three?
the
Oh my
longer
goodness.
the
Oh my
longer you
goodness.
stick
Oh my
around, the
goodness.
progressively more difficult it gets.
Oh, that got
Yeah,
hard.
okay.
Hey, she got
Alright,
both of them.
41
Nice.
estrellas,
Alright.
buenísimo.
Oh man, that's intense. Well, I could
funny.
sit here playing this one all day, and I have before, but
Yeah, they're like arcade experiences where you just want to keep playing and get a higher and higher score.
Yeah.
And for this one, you were using
Desbloqueo
just
otra
one mouse.
Yeah.
But later,
modalidad
these
del
mini games get progressively more difficult.
modo
And later they
mouse.
introduce using 2 at the same time, and that broke
No.
my brain when I had to do it for the first
No,
time.
that's
Because like
20
you're used to using a computer
29
mouse, right, with your dominant
Yeah.
hand, but when you have to use 2 at the same time, there's something happens.
It's a test of eye-hand coordination at maximum.
and we did unlock another level of difficulty there, but we need 29 medals for that one. We're not even close. So let's go ahead and come over here, and we're going to make our way to Area B. And this person's going to check and make sure that we've got all our stamps. You get the stamps from finding the hidden signboards.
Right, and I
Okay,
should mention that
desbloquea
we're coming into this segment with some pre-existing
la
save
parte de la
data,
pantalla
where a
porque
lot
ya
of that
revisó
stuff had already been
ciertos
collected. A lot of
aspectos
those
del
games had already been
Joy-Con.
collected. When you experience the game for yourself, you'll need to do all that on your own.
Correct.
So but
Sí,
we're
vamos
starting fresh
mostrando
here,
qué
so all the
más-
signboards are hidden. We got to go looking for them, so we can
¿Qué más va a
find
tener esta
something
Nintendo?
down here. We can see the air intake on the lower left over here. Get my stamp here. There's a nice little
Nice.
satisfying vibration with
Yeah.
that effect there.
Oh, this is
Wait.
fun.
A nice little personal ice skating ring.
Let's make our way over to the other side here, because I do want to take a peek. Let's come over here. We'll take a look at the map. Ooh. So we'll open this up and you kind of get an overview. So on the map menu, on the left side, we've got all the stamps. So over here, we can see all the ones that are unlocked on the left Joy-Con 2 controller where we were.
And you can get a little bit of an idea of just how much there is to do here.
Right.
Tech demos, this is the one we saw. We got a couple on this map that we can see in this area. The mini games that we saw with dodging the spike balls and everything. And then over here, these are the insights. So that's the signboards where we learned about the HD Rumble 2. And then this is the map of each area. So the left Joy-Con 2, and then this is the main console area right here.
Yeah, there's a huge checklist of items to go and explore, but also for those that are completionists like myself, I'm definitely gonna go through, try to get all of those checked off.
So this is new for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the microphone.
Yeah, built-in microphone right here, and it has some
Dice que
like
el
noise
micrófono
canceling
reduce
features here.
el sonido detrás de...
And so right now we're just scratching the
De lo que se está
surface. We're
haciendo,
just
o sea,
exploring on the top
que
level,
solo
but at some point you'll also be able to
identifica tu
explore
voz
inside as well.
e
'cause
intentar
you can see that
reducir
elevator on
el
the
resto.
side.
And then one other nice feature of the hardware here is this USB port, the USB Type-C connector on the top of the system, so you can use that to charge the system when you're playing in tabletop mode,
Ese es uno de las entradas
or
tipo C,
to
de las dos
connect
que
other
hay.
accessories and stuff. So it's nice to have that second port on the top of the system. But now let's make our way over here to this tech demo. We're going to take another look. This is a fun one because we've talked about how this system is capable of outputting 4K resolution images. And this is a fun tech demo for kind of showing, like maybe thinking about what that means in a different way. It's like a novel way of showcasing what 4K is. Because you can look at like a beautiful high resolution image and it looks nice.
Yeah.
But what if you took something really familiar for a lot of us, like World 1-1 from the Super Mario Bros. Game for NES, and what if you mapped that entire level onto a 4K screen, pixel for pixel, like
Yeah.
map the whole thing on.
Ross.
What would that look like?
I should mention we are streaming this in
Una demo en
4K,
4K.
so if you can, please watch this on a 4K display. There are a lot of small details that you won't be able to appreciate without watching on a 4K display. And as this particular experience is specifically centers on the 4K output of Nintendo Switch 2, to enjoy this experience, you will need to have a 4K display in order to play this.
That being said, there's still a lot of experiences that you can play without a 4K.
Most
but
of all of the experices, you can play without a 4K display.
256
Okay, so here we are.
So tiny.
I honestly have trouble seeing this.
So the pixel resolution of the original NES system was 256 pixels wide on the display. So what would that look like if you mapped the original art that was drawn for Super Mario Brothers to a 4K display without scaling it? And 4K resolution is 3,840 pixels wide. So you can see as Dutch is progressing in the stage, it's the play field is widening there, and we can fit, the entirety of Super Mario Brothers World 1-1 on one screen.
I'm like squinting right now. This is so tiny.
It is both an impressive feat to see this entire level mapped out on the screen, but also impressive to see Dutch able to complete it.
El mapa, por así decirlo.
Well, don't jinx me.
I'm trying not to.
It is
it's words of encouragement.
It is remarkably small, but this just goes to show how many pixels 4K represents.
Yeah, we've come a long way since the NES.
Yeah.
So you can see the entire level fits on a single screen at 4K. All right, so we got our checklist. We didn't finish all the things on our checklist, but that's okay. We didn't get our medal. I'm just going to have to live with that.
That's for the folks at home to
nadie
experience
entendió
it once they get a chance to.
All right, so let's see. What else do we want to take a look at here? Maybe...
This is another fun experience here. That's a frame rate mini game.
Yeah, you can see
the ball changing its frame rate.
All right, but we have some homework to do, some assignments. So let's go ahead and make our way back to the quiz. Teresa did kind of half promise us a quiz at the end.
I want that quiz.
So we're going to come back here to our original quiz kiosk and talk to this person. And they're going to give us a quiz about the insights that we saw earlier about the HD Rumble 2 function. All right, question number 1. Which part of the console is shown in the image? So we saw earlier, it is not HD Rumble, it is HD Rumble 2.
That's right, because HD Rumble was part of the Nintendo Switch, but since we are talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, it is HD Rumble 2.
So how does the weight used for the HD Rumble 2 feature move? It spins around, shakes from side to side, it shakes up and down, or it stretches and shrinks. We saw in the original, like the older hardware, it would spin around on kind of an axis.
Yeah, think about how the Rumble on like a Nintendo GameCube controller worked. That was more the spinning style.
But this one, we saw in this little animation here, it shakes from side to side on kind of like that coil, like a weight on a coil. Question the third. Which of the following is true of the strength of the HD Rumble feature? It's
like
always
these questions
strong.
are royalty. The third.
It's always weak, or it can be either strong or weak.
Well, if you remember from the experience that you did earlier where you were kind of sweeping the frequency, it increased or decreased in intensity the closer or the further away you got from the point.
That's funny. It never occurred to me to do this with the mouse controls.
All right, there you go.
But yeah, that will allow for variation in your experience.
Yeah.
All right, I can do mouse controls for this one too. All right, in the Joy-Con 2 controllers, what are the HD Rumble 2 parts attached to? The plastic on the front, number 1, the middle part, number 2, or the plastic on the back. Or they're not attached to anything.
They're just hovering in space.
They're just hovering loose in there. Yeah, and we remember we saw this is number 3. It's kind of on this little
waffly area down there.
Waffle. I think that's the technical term.
The waffle area.
And it's located there because that's the part that has the most contact with your hand where it's going to be held. So that's where you're going to feel it the most. So we're going to say 3, plastic on the back. Let's see how we did.
A ver en cuánto se equivocan.
Hey,
we did it!
100%.
I kept the iceberg there a little bit.
Tenían razón.
All right.
Buenísimo.
And so just to recap really quick, we saw some insights here that are associated with the quiz. Those are spread all over the hardware. We saw a tech demo with the maracas that highlighted the HD Rumble 2 feature. We saw some mini games that use the mouse controls and the HD Rumble. And there's a lot more content all over the map. You know, we saw this this map here. You can see all the different spots that there are to explore. So there's a lot more that we didn't see, and you can kind of see the the completion percentage for each section. So we're just scratching the surface here.
Exactly, because again, like there's so much more to explore. There's so much more to just experience, and you'll even be able to get inside the console to learn even more. As Sam mentioned, it's like you get to get those dev insights in the palm of your hand, literally. So.
And you might think that you know everything there is to know about Nintendo
Sí, de todas
Switch
maneras hay un
because
montón de
it
cosas
looks
que
so familiar to Nintendo Switch, but
que hacer en ese
even things that existed
modo
on Nintendo Switch, like HD Rumble,
conociendo
have
la
been
consola.
redesigned for Nintendo Switch too. So there's a lot of new stuff to learn.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you again, guys, so much for walking us through, and thanks everyone for tuning in at home, getting a little bit of the experience of Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Next up is Drag and Drive. This segment has been recorded previously, but we're going to air it to you live, so just stay tuned.
Ok, lo que van a probar ahora es Drag Drive, el juego que es el juego de básquetbol pero como en silla de ruedas. También da mucha curiosidad ese juego. Y si se fijaron ayer en el Nintendo Direct, los Joy-Con se arrastran como modo mouse para darle la velocidad y la dirección a este jugador, pero para lanzar el balón uno lo levanta y hace el gesto de lanzamiento. Es buenísimo. Está muy interesante ese modo de juego. Ahora vamos a esperar a ver qué. Vamos a darnos ese minutito de break, esperando a que vuelvan.
Thank you for watching Nintendo Treehouse Live with Nintendo Switch 2. My name is Corey. I am here with Dutch, Teresa, Demetrius, Kay, and Chiwu. Today, we'd like to show off a brand new game we just announced called Drag and Drive. In this game, this is a brand new 3v3 sport where you're gonna be shooting, driving, and doing tricks, all while using dual motion controls with the, dual mouse controls, excuse me, with the Joy-Con 2 controllers as well as motion controls. So before we get into this 3-on-3 sport, let's show off a little bit of what I mean about these dual mouse controls. So I'm gonna go through the tutorial here. So we'll start by pressing L and R on my Joy-Con 2 controllers. And you'll see that we've got these mouse pads here today and we've got a flat surface. So I'm gonna be holding each Joy-Con 2 controller like a mouse face down on the flat surface. And I can slide my right hand forward as if it's a mouse to move my wheel forward, or my left hand forward to spin the left tire. So now I'm kind of being put on the ground here, you're seeing, and now if I slide my Joy-Con 2 controller forward, you'll see my character turn to the left. Likewise, a left Joy-Con forward will move my character to the right. And as you would expect, if
Se alcanza a ver ahí en la esquina inferior izquierda, ¿verdad? Como están moviendo los
You may
Joy-Con.
recognize too that my Joy-Con 2 controllers today are wired. That's just because we're here at this event. The Joy-Con 2 controllers at home, of course, will be wireless. All right, so we are just learning the basics here in this tutorial at the event, but we're gonna show off a few more basics before we get into the 3v3. So next up, we've got brakes. Brakes, very important.
Oh, eso es para el frenado.
With the ZL and ZR buttons, you can press those with the left and right index finger to brake, so ZR to turn right. Likewise, if you need to brake kind of suddenly straight, you can hold both ZL.
Puedes presionar uno solo para girar, o puedes presionar los dos
We're in this
al
tutorial
mismo
here. It's
tiempo
also
para
letting us do a little bit of free
frenar por
visualization
completo.
here while it's teaching us the moves. I'm playing on a flat surface, but if I wanted to, I could also play on my pant legs for an alternate control scheme.
Okay, ahora van a
Next up,
probar
we've got lights
qué
on the
tan
back
rápido
of your
puede ir
character.
el,
So as you can read there,
el
they're going
usuario.
to light up when you hit your top speed. So it kind of starts out with nothing, and then as you move forward, you're going to see that flash. And long slides forward with each Joy-Con are really the way to play this game, especially on those straightaways to get good speed.
But as you get used to it as well, you'll want to like slightly adjust which of your hands you want to move, so you can make those kind of very slight adjustments.
Fine-tune your steering.
Exactly. And as you're moving forward too, Corey, like the rumble will kind of activate to kind of give that sort of higher motion that you can kind of feel as you're moving forward.
100%. It's pretty satisfying and obviously difficult to come over to the stream for viewers watching at home, but I love the HD.
Dice que hay técnicas para ir
when you are sliding
más rápido si es que
so the front of the
arrastras
tutorial just asks
largo
you
y
to hit some
levantas.
checkpoints just to ensure kind of
Buenísimo.
learn the basics of mobility with turns.
Those very minute adjustments will help.
So again, those long strides with both Joy-Con forward. All right. So this game does feature a basketball. We are going to be shooting and scoring in this game. So when you reach up the basketball, you'll automatically pick it up once you reach it.
Solo pasas por sobre el balón y lo toman en modo automático.
Simultaneously past your teammate. And then if you are on defense, riding up and hitting a player from the front, you'll dislodge the ball to kind of create that loose ball so you can then
Oh, eso
steal
es
the
como
ball.
para robar el balón.
Importantly, you do
cerca y
need
lo-
to hit them from
y
the
el
front.
balón sale
And because it's
disparado.
got a basketball, this is where the motion control comes in, where a natural shooting motion with your hand will shoot the ball.
And then depending on distance, the points will change, but also depending too on whatever tricks you do, it will also adjust the points.
Extra fractions.
Efectivamente, pasas por sobre el balón, lo toman automático.
One quick thing to note, this kind of
Y como le mencionaba
intuitive, but the
antes
closer
de
you
irnos
are
al
to the
break,
basket, the easier the shot
tienes que hacer el gesto
is. Also,
de,
it's gauged down at the bottom. You can see it widening
de lanzar el
and
balón
shrinking.
para poder
When
anotar.
that gets kind of smaller, you're going to be in a good zone. And so the closer you are, the more straight on you are to the basket. That's going to increase
Buenísimo.
your odds as well. And as you would expect, the further out you get to the perimeter on the three-point line, that's going to make
Oh, mira, puedes ir en reversa también.
shots as well. So it's actually not as difficult when you don't have opponents and defenders going for the ball.
But to that point, this is a 3-on-3 online game, but you can play and practice with CPU.
That's right.
Ok, ahora le toca un
So we've
juego
got some
3
bots
contra
here
3.
that it's highlighting, so you can practice against those bots if you're trying to get your skills up for the online play, whether against friends or random matchmaking. And you can see that we're going to be driving towards the red basket.
Oh, claro, en caso de cualquier cosa te
You
muestran
can't hold the ball forever,
la
so
canasta
no ball hogging.
del equipo
Each
contrario
team on offense
que
will
está
have
en
14
rojo
seconds to
y
shoot the ball. or else they'll lose possession.
Y el
and
equipo contrario
they
tiene un
kind of
contorno
nice
rojo
thing, you're
también.
always going to have an indicator letting you know where the ball is on the court, whether it's neutral or whether the opponent or your teammate has the ball. So with that said, we are almost ready for a match here. We've gone through some of the basic mechanics. You might see some advanced maneuvers while we play, but for now, we'll just jump in and get the match started. So on team B, which will be our team, it's going to be myself, Dutch, Teresa, and Demetrius, K, and Chiwu will be representing the other guys. Boo.
The camaraderie, team spirit.
And you can see we're kind of all hanging out on the court before the match starts. This is just a little area where we can practice before the match starts. In this arena here before we're starting the match. So,
Okay, ahora sí
all
se
right,
ven
there's Team A. We've got some motion
el
control
partido.
here as well as we see Team B here. We can kind of clap our hands, get our team hyped. Yeah. Nice.
Let's go.
All right, so it is a 3 minutes match to see who can score the most.
Te acercas al balón y
Teresa,
en automático
oh, no.
el balón queda libre.
Oh no, that was off. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right.
Primer punto triple para el equipo rojo.
So as you can see, like the ball will pass to the team. So it's like after one team dunks, the other team will have the opportunity to take a shot.
Who's got it? Oh.
If you try to go for it, the game will actually blast you away.
No se quedó cerca.
Oh no.
Balón libre.
Oh no, you got the straightaway. Let's see if you got a dunk here. It's all right.
I need a better turn.
También se puede clavar el balón,
All right, red team's got the ball.
según lo que nos mostraron ayer.
Okay. Dislodge.
I get it.
Oh no.
Let me kick this out.
Oh no.
Don't kick it to the other team.
There it is. All right.
Steal. Oh no.
Oh, that was a good pass. That was a good pass.
Shooting it.
Corner.
Oh, let's see if I can get a straightaway.
You're clear.
All right.
You're clear.
Oh no.
Go for it.
Can I get it?
You got it.
Oh no. No, it's gone. Oh, so close. You got
Nice.
it. Nice. All right, I'm gonna get back on defense.
Buenísimo, se ve entretenido
Thank you.
el juego. ¿Qué opinan?
5.1. And that 5.1 is because there was a trick involved in that shot. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna pass it. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not right. I'm not right.
Go for it.
Ahora sí la clavo.
Oh no. I'm gonna pass it.
Not to the other team.
Oh no. Wide open.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, go, go, go.
Oh no. Uh-oh, look at that.
Oh gosh. Oh, go for it.
Oh, I can't. I'm trying to pass. Okay, you got the 3
Todos
pointer.
están intentando clavarla, no, nadie puede.
Oh. Look at that. Nice.
Yeah.
Just gonna back up here. Defense here.
Punto
Put
triple.
a shutout here. Oh, nice. Oh, no shutout, no shutout. All right, there's 10 seconds left. Let's see if I can pull off the dunk. Oh no, I didn't get enough momentum.
Definitivamente no la van a
8.2.
clavar.
You can see some kind of team highlights here for each player. So it looks like I was had hustle. Teresa was the scoring machine, nicely done. And over on the other team, we had some sticky fingers and board crashing. This was just game 1. Let's run it 2 out of 3. So hoping you guys bring some more competition this next game.
Wow.
You know, you may have recognized that the Joy-Con 2 controllers we're playing with today are wired. That's just because we're here at this event. Of course, actual Joy-Con 2 controllers will be wireless. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. So let's show a couple of tricks here. You trying to show a little bit off here earlier, but you're able to do some bunny hops as well. You can basically, if you hold your tire down, you can basically kind of go on one wheel. If you also pull up both wheels kind of at the same time, you're able to do a bunny hop. So let's see if I can do that real quick while maybe pulling off a shot.
Eso es que
There we
si
go. And then,
apretando un botón puedes manteniendo un botón, no estoy seguro cuál. Puedes quedarte ladeado y también hay botones para saltar.
We'll try one more time on that. Yeah, it is. I mean, it shouldn't be that hard in a practice, but let's get a little more momentum. And I want to get basically straight towards the basket.
Claro, a lo mejor eso le faltó hacer para poder clavarla. Buenísimo.
And then last trick I'll show. Oh, I love all this cheering on. If you basically move the Joy-Con 2 controllers in the opposite direction going off of a ramp, you can do a spin, which is also will get some extra trick points. So a few more advanced maneuvers. Again, easier said than done when you're in this sort of lobby setting waiting to compete. But let's jump into match number 2. Maybe we'll see if someone can pull off some of these tricks in the match itself.
Van a jugar otra partida.
Oh, look at that. Is that Chiru down there?
Your own version of the wave.
I know we need to time that together next time.
A ver quién gana ahora. Equipo rojo o equipo azul. Otra vez.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. We lose it? We lose it? That's okay. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna try to
Ganando
set
equipo
us up
azul
here.
otra vez.
Alright, Teresa's got it. That was interesting. Oh.
¿Logrará clavarla a alguien
Oh, okay.
en un modo partido?
Oh!
Oh.
We needed more speed.
No! Go, go!
Oh, is somebody down here? Okay, I'm gonna
Yep,
see
go
if I
for
can-
it, go for it.
There you go.
Nice.
Points right
Trying to dislodge, see if I can get a turnover. Oh, there we go. Nice. You got a runway. Oh yeah, you got it. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh wow, nice pass.
Oh, brother. Oh, nice shot. Wide open.
Oh, wow. Nicely done.
Not much time left. We need a three-pointer.
All right, do we?
To tie, yeah.
Yep, we do. We do.
Oh, we still got plenty of time though. Don't worry about it. Don't rush. Oh. Oh, not much time though. Shot clock's running. Shot clock's running. So when the ball is flashing.
Oh.
Me estoy pegadísimo mirando el juego.
Right. Yep.
Está interesante. Ya tienen ganas de probarlo.
Hey.
Tienen ganas de probar las funcionalidades del Joy-Con y todo eso.
Oh no. I think I keep going for that dunk. It's getting a lot.
I believe it us. We got 24 seconds.
Uh-oh. Hey!
Ay, clavó el equipo rojo.
Let's go, Corey.
Oh, I needed a trick. That's no good.
Oh, no.
We need
Go,
three?
go,
What do we need?
go.
Just you need a trick. Two and a trick.
Oh,
Ganó el equipo rojo.
Oh, that was close.
that's a tie. Good job, guys. Good job.
All right, so that is one game apiece. It is best 2 out of 3, so we're gonna play one final match for bragging rights.
Yep.
Demetrius, K, and Chiwu are bringing it clearly. We gotta stop the momentum now. So we'll hop into a game here shortly for our final match. And
¿Qué van a hacer el desempate? Van a hacer el desempate para terminar de probar el juego.
Dutch is slightly off. It's fine.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna pass it. There we go. Oh.
There you go. Nice.
Oh.
All right, I'm on a breakaway.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. You're clear. You're clear.
Am I?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh, fine.
No.
Oh, nice.
All right.
All right, Dutch.
Go, Dutch.
Go.
Oh.
Hagan sus apuestas. ¿Quién va a ser el ganador ahora?
Nope. Trying to get set up here. Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. They had an open shot.
You got it. All right, you got one coming on your right.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
You continue right here.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Oh, no.
Red team's got it. All right.
Yeah, nice. Go.
Oh.
Oh. Thank you.
All right, there you go. No block for you. Oh no.
You got it. Nope.
You can kick it out.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Don't give it a
You got it.
Go.
Oh no. Oh.
No, sí es cierto que puede saltar.
Wow. This is a game of defense here.
Por eso soy tan mal con los juegos. Se me olvida lo que se puede hacer.
Oh no.
Oh, nice.
Vamos, clávala.
Oh no.
No.
I got a little too excited on the breakaway there.
Clavamos.
Alright. Nicely done.
Hagan sus apuestas.
Oh.
Le voy al equipo rojo de nuevo. Aunque vayamos perdiendo.
Oh no.
That wasn't meant for you.
Oh, I was trying to pass it.
Oh no.
Oh, they were wide open. Uh-oh. All right, 30 seconds. 30 seconds. We got a lot of work to do.
Rayos,
Quick
ya
three,
perdimos.
quick three. Oh no, that was off center. But, all right, we just need a defense here. Oh,
Así que ya lo saben, vamos a tener que comprar
okay, 14 seconds.
un mousepad
You got it.
muy grande para poder jugar en la Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, quedamos empatados.
No.
Pensé que perdíamos.
Well, in the spirit
Un
of
partido
good
empatado.
competition, we'll call it a draw today. This was our first look at Drag and Drive exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Thank you for taking a quick look, and thank you to all of our teammates and competitors. Good job. Up next, we've got a look at Donkey Kong Bonanza, so stay tuned for Nintendo Treehouse Live. Thank you.
A la vuelta van a seguir con Donkey Kong Bonanza. Este fue el primer vistazo a Drag and Drive. Se veía bastante interesante el juego. No sé qué les pareció a ustedes. Lo encontré interesante. Puede ser bien competitivo. Quizá tome mucha fuerza el juego a nivel competitivo online, me parece. Aprovechen de tomarse su pequeño break. Volvemos con Donkey Kong Bonanza Al parecer van a dejar los Zelda para el final. Rayos. Esos dos juegos quisiera verlos en 4K. Aunque claramente no los puedo poner aquí en 4K. Si hacemos crecer la comunidad, podríamos traer esos juegos en 4K y mucho más. Así que no olvides darle like, seguirme, suscribirte y compartir los videos para que no te vayas perdiendo de nada. Vamos a hacer lo posible por traer Nintendo Switch 2 al canal. No prometo nada, pero vamos a intentarlo. Así que si no te quieres perder nada al respecto, y repito, síguenos en nuestras redes sociales, Jack Gaming en Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Estamos probando con TikTok, tal vez Threads, no sé cómo se dice. Vamos a estar intentando también probar subir cositas por ahí. De momento lo que más ocupa es Instagram y los live en YouTube y Twitch de momento. Así que eso, gente.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintendo TreeHouse Live, Nintendo Switch 2. Once again, I am Demetrius, and I'm joined here with BK and K. Together we make D and K. You get it? You get it? All right.
It was meant to be.
So what we're going to be showing off again is Donkey Kong Bonanza with a little bit of exploration. So why don't we talk about what we're doing right now, BK?
Well, okay, so we are starting out in a different section of the game here compared to that earlier segment we played, which was an Ingot Isle in the introduction. This is a little later on in the Lagoon layer.
Yes.
The lagoon layer. So we are underground, farther than we were before. It's beautiful down here.
As always,
Sorry,
really
I
looks
can't waste
cool.
Uh,
any time. I gotta
Yeah,
get these bananas.
You got. He's a hungry boy. He needs his bananas.
Yeah, it was 3 in a row there. You'd think that would fill up his belly, but no, he's always hungry. One thing I want to talk about early, we also talked about this in the earlier segment if you missed it, but there's all these hidden pockets everywhere in all the different layers and levels of this game,
Right.
including this one. So I want to go ahead and demonstrate that now. Like, we can actually just go ahead and punch our way down here.
Yes, we really
away
want
we
to.
go.
Ok, ahora
We
nos
really
está
want
mostrando
to
un
stress how
nuevo,
important it is and how fun it is
una
to
nueva
just
parte del...
dig tunnels wherever
del
you
mapa.
can, because you never know what is waiting
Ooh, yeah.
for
Speaking
you.
of,
Perfect. You
Little
found
pocket right
something.
here.
Yeah.
There we go.
break through the floor here.
There we go.
All right.
Waiting behind door number 1.
A banana.
Oh, banana.
That's 4 bananas in a row. If you want to play along at home, make sure you eat 1 full banana for
Ooh,
every
banana.
banana.
Well, we're off to a good start because our objective
Yeah.
in the top left corner of the screen is to find bananas. So we've already made
Yeah.
good progress on
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
So I'm pressing L to make music, which
Oh,
is
¿verdad que
pointing me back up
cuando
above, so I better head back up there using this
Silva
convenient
o
way.
produce esos sonidos
Pero
nos
que-
muestra el,
All right.
como el camino a seguir.
And
There we are.
We started.
And now we have a quick shortcut in case I need to get back down there.
That's great. That's great.
I should probably actually follow this path, though.
Yeah, so we've got some buzzoids hanging out up
Yes.
here, and they're throwing chunks at you, which is not very fun.
Yeah, hang on, I'm going to give
No,
him a taste of his
lánzalo.
own medicine.
There we
Nice.
go.
There you go.
Wow, and he took out a
Buenísimo.
piece of the terrain with
Yeah,
him.
I like that because it shows that all these enemies can also deform the terrain around you.
That
like
is a
these.
giant chunk of stone you've got there.
Like that. Bye.
Really helpful. Did you punch upwards? for
I
that?
sure did.
Oh my gosh.
I just
Look
love
at
the
that.
animation of this. It's so good.
I think that one could last you the entire level if you wanted.
Here's the, okay, so since I'm holding this convenient giant chunk of stone, this concrete slab here is actually too tough for DK to punch right through on his own. So I'll need to pick up this chunk of stone. You can see how this material interacts with each other.
Wow, it's
Oh.
even too strong for the stone.
Another chunk off the wall there.
You did do some damage though.
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
gonna
Vamos
take
a
one
sacar
more.
el
Here we go.
There we
I did
go.
the trick.
Pensé
Good
que no
job.
iba a
That
poder.
was satisfying.
Well, come down. Oh, so there's another convenient little door here to punch through, and I got a fossil hidden on the other side of it. So yeah, there, you really have to explore every part of these layers and levels.
There are collectibles hidden everywhere.
and you can see how there's just different shapes and sizes
que
of
hay
everything. So it's so
coleccionables
great. You can just go
por
and
todos
explore it all.
lados.
like
Can we
that.
also just take a moment to
Okay.
appreciate the level
Fósiles.
design here? Like, can we play a game of how many monkeys we can find?
Oh please, yeah. There's so much love
look
and
at that
attention
little
to detail
guy.
all over the
Yeah,
place. Yeah.
absolutely.
See how many things you can track around here that look like monkeys. Speaking of, these two look like monkeys. Hello.
Well, these are actually
Yeah.
salvager monkeys.
Let me say hello.
All right. Don't take count of the outsiders.
Don't be scared, Hot Rock.
That might be a generalization, Odd Rock.
Yeah, we just got here.
We just got here and talked to one monkey. Let's
Let's
keep an
chill.
open mind.
¿Quiénes no son
Yeah, so Odd Rock suggests you
realmente
go down there, but before we do that, I actually want to take a look around and actually get a sense of our
amigables?
bearings. If you follow this water spout here in the lagoon layer, if we follow that all the way up, you can actually see that is not the sky at all. We were actually under the seafloor, and that is the ocean slowly dripping down into this layer, which is a pretty clear sign that we're actually deep underground right now. You can see we actually probably fell through that hole up above, which is where we landed earlier. So this is all an underground layer of the planet, and we're gonna explore and smash as much
Yeah,
of this
let's
as we
keep
can.
going.
Yeah, let's keep finding more
Actually,
bananas.
you know what? I want to get down there in style, so I'm gonna
Yes.
Siento
Oh, yeah.
probablemente
Around
sea
Do some turf surfing.
turf surfing here.
Turf
Oh yeah,
surf.
look at that.
bajo
I wanna to explore a little bit.
Bajo el
Get
Do
planeta.
some,
around here.
mow some lawns while you're at it.
Yeah, get a little more vanadium gold.
All right.
Yeah, no. Rip off a chunk. Like, again, you could just pretty much pull a chunk out of almost anywhere, any surface, any wall, the ground.
I'll never get tired of seeing his face like that.
It's pretty much all I've been doing is turf surfing.
It's easy to switch between the two as well, so I'm going to use that to go ahead and hit this checkpoint here.
All right.
And
Good
I
luck-
see
good luck, bud.
an ominous sparking block of terrain
Oh, this is
material.
fun. Yeah,
One of my favorite things to do.
we're going to grab a chunk of this boom rock here, which is what this material is called. Can you guess what it does? Yeah, you can see it crackling with energy. I'm going to aim at this wall right here.
A
nice
conveniently
throw.
Pretty much
target.
take it out.
Conveniently placed
Yeah.
target.
Oh, and there's a treasure chest. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Un cofre.
Again, being rewarded for destroying as much of the terrain as possible.
Yeah. There's another door right there that I could be able to punch through, but you know what? Since we have boom
Blow
rock
it up.
convinced,
Let's
I
do
want
it in
to
style.
knock a little harder. Ooh, goodies.
Oh.
Sorry.
I think. Is there something else back there?
Yeah, quick hand
Yeah.
slap to pick
O
up
sea, que
those.
aquí las
we
piedras
see
tienen
nobody go down there.
diferentes.
Oh my
¿Funciona?
goodness!
Remember, you have to eat a whole banana at home if you're playing along.
Please don't.
Banana 3.
Aunque esa
Very
piedra que
good. Oh, I want to
tomó
take a minute to
recién
enjoy
explotó,
DK.
entonces
Take a
será
quick
que
dip here underwater.
todas tienen diferentes
You know, it's
Looks
important to
funciones.
rinse
He's a good
off.
swimmer.
Yeah. Always wash your fruit, everybody. Yeah, so we can punch her. Ooh!
Oh, nice!
Oh.
Lo tomó en el
Upper
aire.
hand on me, huh? There we go.
Never.
That ought to do it. I'm going to go back and grab one more chunk of boom rock here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like some stuff we could use again.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Make our way over there.
Actually, you know what? I want to use it on the concrete wall, but I
I
also
was
want that
gonna say.
fossil real bad. I'm just going to
There
use that
we
to collect
go.
that and
Oh my
release
There's a
God.
it.
boom rock right there. That's what you
Yeah.
use. Yeah.
And take out
Blow
that
it all
concrete
up.
wall there,
Yes.
too.
That
Okay,
was
another
a lot
treasure.
easier than
Pareciera que
using
las
the
piedras
stone
tienen
to chip
funciones
away at it.
And
That's
like,
for sure.
Oh.
you just keep going here. You can really wreak havoc. You can really punch your way through so much of this terrain. Really leave your personal mark on all surrounding
Yeah,
environments.
it's
And
like,
it's-
why go forward when you can go all the way around? That's just me. I just destroy it all. There's like nothing left.
It's worth mentioning that the destruction that you're wreaking is lingering. It's persisting.
Yeah, actually, you want
Yes.
to see something pretty cool? If I take a minute here and I go to the map screen, you can actually see all the destruction we're causing is reflected in real time in the map, which I think is the coolest way to keep track of just how much you're smashing and breaking as you go along. Even that door that I knocked there, you can see through that all the way into where we were. So these fully 3D maps are keeping track of what you're doing. I think that is such a cool touch.
It really is.
Yeah.
There's so much more to destroy.
Esa
Oh,
es
yeah. Sorry,
la
yeah.
versión del-
One way to make your mark on the
Del mapa.
world, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, let's
Make
knock
our
on
way
this
there.
door. Well, take care of that.
Not too shabby.
Thanks, bud. High five.
Wow, you gonna high five him like that too?
I'm gonna grab more boom rock here. Can never get enough boom rock. Really appreciate boom rock. Yeah.
Here we go.
See if I can aim. Take care of
Right in the
this
middle.
turnstile. Made
Hey,
concrete
well
here.
done.
Thank you.
One way to solve your problem.
I like being thorough, though. We're gonna go ahead and
I
take care of all these.
appreciate that.
Yeah, take care of you too. There you go. Quick hand slap to collect.
All right. Was there anything
Oh,
else? Oh,
I
oh,
see
So,
a banana.
yeah, hand slap again is a quick way to get a sense of what's hiding in the terrain around you.
let's get through that wall.
You can see there's a concrete doorway there that I could punch through with.
No, no me
boom
había
rock to blow
fijado.
that up.
Golpeas
Could do
el piso
that.
But I like doing things like a
y te va
cone,
mostrando
You are missing the gold fountain.
las
this way, though, I
recompensas
have
como
to
una
point out.
especie de ecolocalización.
But I got to my snack faster, so
Yeah.
Less effort.
well done. DK. Okay, yeah, let's
Buena,
do some more
buenísimo.
Tunneling.
terraforming here.
Yeah.
Let's smash our way through this terrain, see what just waits on the other side of this wall.
A treasure chest.
treasure chest.
How fortuitous.
Punching my way through here. Yeah, you really are free to carve your own path through some of these layers and levels. Exploration and destruction are kind of the same thing in this game, which I really enjoy.
You're making your way through here now.
Just, another day in the mines.
Niño, ¿hasta dónde pretende cavar esta China?
And you are getting rewarded for destroying this
Think
terrain
of
as you
struck-
go
oh,
through.
struck-
There's
Land.
the treasure.
Lots of treasure chests and
Get on out of here.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
Oh,
Ah, fresh air. There we go.
all the way
Yeah,
around.
so you can see I just dug my way through that entire wall over there. Actually, let me get higher up here and get another sense of our surroundings.
That's a good idea.
Come up here, kind of see what's awaiting. I actually want to go to that hill over there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Whee!
See what awaits us over in this area.
So
convenient
much.
path for me to follow. Yeah, there's so much more hiding over here up just on the
There's
top.
little
part of
crabs.
this
El
layer.
mapa es gigante.
Oh, I think I see somebody.
All right,
We're
so
visiting
now we
over
have
there.
something new.
Oh yeah. On the other side of this shifty stone,
Ahí eso.
Yeah,
And now
Shifty
it's
Stone is
now.
cool. Shifty Stone
aptly named.
turns into
Really?
whatever I throw at it to create little platforms here. It is time though, so I better keep moving.
Yeah, it will go away, so you have to be careful. But look who he is.
Hello,
Oh.
Cranky
Hello,
Kong.
Cranky Kong.
Let's say hi to Cranky here.
Cranky Kong.
You have to exasperate him like that.
It's fun.
Vamos a poder
You know what? He's probably got a
ocuparlo.
big long rant waiting for me, so I don't know that I want to sit through all that right
Yeah,
now.
you know, we
It's
got
okay.
things
But-
to do.
but-
We
but
got
I-
bananas
yeah,
to
I
find.
will high five him. Hey, bud. Good to see you, Cranky
You
Kong.
need to be kinder to your elders.
Bye.
All right, so now we can go over here.
Ooh, yeah, I want to check out these pipes.
Yes.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yeah. Like I said, you pretty much leave your mark everywhere you go in this
No
game.
pierde
Let me hop up
puntos
here and
de
take a
vida
look what's in this
por
reservoir.
Oh,
Since
saltar
I see
de
a
las
banana down there,
alturas.
there's
Yeah.
going to be a good way to get it.
Yeah, so you can see this conveniently placed popper switch. Punch this, I can actually raise it up a little bit.
nice one.
Go ahead.
Get it to on time. Yeah, you got it. All right, great.
Like I said, always watch your fruit. I'm getting drenched over here, though. Yeah. Yeah, another quick little chance to just take a quick little swim. Enjoy. We are in the lagoon layer after all. Why not take a little quick dip?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I should probably climb my way back out of here. Again, DK can climb on most surfaces in this game as well, so it's pretty easy to get where you need to go. And I'm going to use the same idea to get to the top
All
of
the
the
way up
pipes
here.
here.
Yep.
So it's waiting for us up here.
Can you
Nice.
make it over to the next pipe? You should be able to.
I believe I can. I'm going to do a little roll and jump,
There we go.
Nice.
which is also a returning move from classic DK
Well
games.
timed. Well timed.
A
Well
little bit of a
executed.
bravery required roll and jump.
You got it.
Yeah, so this is more Shifty Stone. Let's see what happens when I give it a good whack.
And you've activated a Shifty Smash challenge.
Familiar barrel cannons.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah, but it's timed, so you'll have to really
Yeah, let's see. Go.
Yeah,
Go.
you
Go.
got it,
Go.
you got
Go.
it, you
Go.
got
be
it.
Go.
precise
Go.
about
Go.
it.
Go.
You
There.
did it.
Ah, so I cleared all of that,
Well done.
which pops up yet another banana for me to enjoy.
Libero una banana.
This would be a lot of bananas if people didn't know. I'm just saying.
Listen, are you a DK fan or are you a DK fan? Enjoy.
We're getting our potassium intake today
Yeah.
for sure.
That is
Yeah,
for
so
sure.
these pipes are fun. One other thing, you can actually look and see, since we are technically under the ocean, you can see that all the ground is lit up by the ocean above us with that cool little wavy texture there.
Yeah, that is really cool.
This is a gorgeous game.
It really
It
is.
is.
Yeah, like I said, so much loving detail put in every corner of it. Speaking of every corner of it, if I go down this pipe, I can find yet another banana.
All right. Is that number 5?
I
I'm not
lost count. I think we're at 3 bananas ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
banana.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, so that's another quick little example of just how hidden some of these bananas are. You really got to explore every nook and cranny of these games. See if I can make a bigger crater in my crater.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's pretty satisfying. Yeah, you know what? I should probably head back where we came now.
Yeah.
See more of what was waiting in that earlier reservoir area. More conveniently placed boom rock. I will pick this up.
Let's go right through here.
Yeah, just make my way through here.
That is some entrance you're making.
Ah!
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, so these are Peekaboopoid enemies. These are more baddies for DK to fight.
And they're all in this area.
They're
Get away from me! Get away! Get away! In fact, let me go ahead.
the cutest
Oh,
jump
they're
scare
on you. They're
ever.
on you.
Go ahead and start.
There you go.
Oh,
So a
okay.
convenient way to make a door. Pick up more fossils. I'm gonna work my
Oh
way
my
through the
gosh,
door I
you-
made here.
There's more of them.
Oh, there's just so many of these Peekaboopoids.
Did you get the last one? There it is. Okay. Well done.
Didn't like the way that rock was looking at me. Yeah. Oh, so you can see that reservoir down there. Looks like there's some action waiting down there for me. But before we do that,
There we go.
get out of here, Peekaboopoids. More of you. You brought so many friends to the party.
You thought they were going to listen to you? That was your first mistake.
Well, DK will just have to make sure he leaves a lasting impression on them. Oh, hello.
I love it.
What a
there's
handsome looking,
another
handsome looking rock.
Needs
Oh,
some dental work
More
done, though.
Peekaboopoids. Go ahead. There, add it. There you go. Oh no, sorry, busted lip. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to do that part. So if I follow this path up over here, I can actually find this strange portal here. Can't seem to punch through it, but just as we have done earlier in that earlier segment, by making music with the help of Odd Rock, we can unblock that ceiling tape and head into this first challenge course.
This is a really cool part.
This is fun. And there are challenge courses like this spread out all over the layer, and each one is a little bit different and requires a little bit different skills and abilities of the player.
Psych myself a beer. Let's.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So this one's pretty much monkey bars, which is familiar for DK.
Gotta be careful. Oh, okay.
It's all about
Look out below.
timing.
Yeah. Go ahead and get these collectibles here. More vanadium.
Timing or punching?
Oh.
Wow. That was
Careful, it's a long way down.
Yeah.
An infinity way down, I actually think so.
Oh my gosh.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Okay, all right. You're making us nervous.
Sorry. Don't mean to.
Oh, you can push a little bit. There you go.
Confidence.
You're
How's that?
showboating too much, BK. Keep it going.
So I could drop down here now, collect this first banana in this area.
Nice.
And there we go.
Punch these crates really quickly.
Oh, and a balloon. So
Yep.
now if you fall, you'll be rescued.
Which is great.
Right,
I
let me
can't
work
say how
my
many
way
times I
through this.
fell here.
So there are 3 bananas in here. We're only going to get 2, but a third one is hiding somewhere. So in each of these challenge courses, you're going to want to look for that little hidden surprise as a third banana. But for now,
Yeah, we saw it on the challenge screen at the beginning where it showed 3 banana slots.
We're going to save that one for you guys to figure
don't
out.
like competition. Get wet. My banana. Thank you. I'll never get tired of that face. Every time he sees a banandium gem in this game, starts frothing at the mouth. Good job, DK.
Never gets tired of bananas either.
So we'll hop into this big barrel cannon, blast our way back up, and keep going in the lagoon layer.
And we're making our way back.
Pero definitivamente el juego se ve
Here we go.
súper.
Back in the lagoon layer.
Hope you're keeping track at home of how many things are cleverly designed like monkey-themed objects in this layer. Again, there's a lot of very good art in this
Just
game.
saw on the flowers right there.
Morty,
They're
back!
They're back.
So now I will
Way
finally
down?
make. Oh no! You followed me! Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away! Actually, let me try something else.
You know, spin
There
it.
you go.
Yeah.
Get away!
See, I would be running away at this point if I was him.
I should have left one.
DK does not run.
I left one. He could have. I don't know. More of you. Go ahead and work my way
I
down
just
here.
said DK does not run.
DK does though. Me do. I do. I run. What you looking at, bud?
Oh.
Like Odd Rock said earlier, they're
Yeah,
not very
we've got
friendly to
another
outsiders.
unfriendly.
Wow, they just
Monkey.
gave you the cold shoulder right after, too.
Seems pretty bad for a reservoir.
Yeah.
Maybe the opposite of a reservoir.
Well, maybe we can help them out
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
we're here.
Salvager monkeys seem to be fishing up scrap as a living, so this is probably going to be pretty bad for them. if I
Careful,
help
till
them
you
out.
catch it again. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
One more time.
Hup. Tag. you're
Well
hit.
done.
That's so satisfying every time. And they drop such fun shiny.
They really do.
Oh, okay, so here's a crocoid. You saw that first trio of bananas we got was called First Crocoid Crack. This is another example of a
nice
crocoid
catch.
enemy. First, I want to get this guy out of here. Get away.
Looks like he's wearing concrete on the outside.
Yeah, so hard to destroy. It looks
You're not
like.
going to be able to punch him.
Haha. Thanks.
I'm not sure if the mud's going to do
Oh.
much or sand is going to
Yeah.
do much
So I'm
either.
not
Way
gonna be-
down, it's way down.
Since he's made of concrete, I can't really make a dent myself, so I'm
However,
going to have to rely on...
oh,
Oh no, that could have been really bad.
oh,
Hey, bud.
There we go.
Yeah, let me take care of him
still
real quick.
there.
Take his shiny, shiny key.
If that was just an inch closer to the boom rock, things
Yeah.
would have gone down a little differently.
So I'll give that key a good whack and unlock this void stake that's been blocking the way down. If I give this a few good whacks itself...
Oh my gosh.
Whoa! That is fresh Banandium gem. I want those so bad. Thanks, Odd Rock. So we have cleared our way down, and I think that reflects one of the main objectives of this game is to keep working your way down.
Correct.
Find a void stake, smash that void stake, and then keep progressing further and further down on the course of your adventure. You can see that trio of bananas just sitting down there.
Tantalizing.
unfortunately, I think that's where we're going to end our segment for today.
Gotta leave things to be discovered.
But it looks good though. All right, so
crean
everybody,
ustedes, gente?
once
¿Será un
again,
mapa tan
that
grande
was
como-
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Como los mapas de Zelda?
And once again, don't go away. Up next is going to be Breath of the Wild.
Huh?
Give it a banana. See you soon.
Bueno, al fin, gente. Una de las partes que yo más esperaba. Van a probar Zelda Breath of the Wild en 4K. Por desgracia yo no lo voy a poder mostrar en 4K. Y si no, mi stream se va a laguear, se va a pegar. Pero sí, de todas maneras, voy a intentar traer en otro formato. Voy a intentar resubir el gameplay de alguna manera que se vea mejor después de este stream, claramente. Así que ahí nos dieron el pequeño break. Vamos a buscar algo de beber, una agüita para mantenernos despiertos. No sé cuánto quede de gameplay aún, así que vamos a aprovechar de estirar las patitas el rato que quede. Así que no se vayan.
welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. I'm Kendra, and I'm up here with Dutch and Kay, and we are just about to get into The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Also, we're going to check out The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and we're going to check out Zelda Notes. So we're going to be doing a lot.
Got a lot to cover.
But we're going to start out with some footage of Breath of the Wild, so we will get right into that. We're going to have some side-by-side footage of the original Breath of the Wild on the right, and then the new Nintendo Switch 2 edition here on the left.
And right away, you can already tell how much clearer the resolution is. It's in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yes.
The detail on the
very
floor, like you
apparent.
can see all the little lines in the design there.
It looks so good, and we're starting out at the very beginning
miren,
of the
yo no
game. Anyone
tengo-
who's played this before will obviously recognize this scene.
Iconic.
It is.
Tengo el stream en
and kind of
480
We're coming up to the edge.
y aún así las diferencias se ven
Looking out over the
entre,
horizon.
It's a very iconic moment.
entre uno y el
Breath
otro.
of the Wild. And already you can see
Bueno, quizá no
the
tanto
texture
ahora.
and how much
Yeah.
crisper
Pero
and
en los interiores se
cleaner.
notaba
On the
la
horizon, you can see like there's more detail.
La
And even in the forest close.
diferencia.
I mean, even looking at the definition on the cliff where Link is standing, it's
And the lighting as well.
breathtaking. Of the wild.
Good
taking.
one. You can see it.
And here you can see even the each individual raindrop.
Yeah, the
its own
texture of
puddle.
the rain.
It's really
And
crisp.
Link's
Bueno, la gente que está
adorable rosy cheeks.
siguiendo o que lo está viendo
It's chilly
después,
up there.
And in a moment, we're going to go ahead and warp into
vamos a
the
intentar
Korok
subir estos
forest.
videos
And this is
and
sí o
something,
sí
yes,
en,
this is something that people will appreciate, especially if you're coming back to the game
en
for a second
4K, la
time.
comparativa.
The load times are quite
Yeah.
a bit faster on the
Look at
Nintendo
that.
Switch
Yeah,
2
look at,
edition.
here's
So-
a quick
Immediately
comparison
apparent.
side by side in real time.
Para ver si es que de verdad vale
It's
la
a race.
pena
It's not
Who will
much.
win?
It's not close.
pagar ese
Yeah.
extra por
No competition.
Which Link
el
will win?
4K y los
So,
60
more time
FPS.
slaying monsters and less time watching the loading screen, which is great.
It's just great.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that is a.
Yeah.
La carga
It
ya
really
es mucho
is.
And we've
menor.
worked here into the woods, and this is a section of the game that has a lot going on. Like lots of things to animate, lots of Koroks popping in and out, the mist and the flies dancing in the sunbeams and everything. And the Nintendo Switch 2 handles it amazingly. It's super smooth.
Yeah. Again, look at the difference in the lighting, the
And
textures.
The improved
grass.
frame rate is
Pero sí, los
extremely,
comentaristas están
No,
diciendo
you're
que
okay.
hay un montón de
Maybe
diferencia
later.
en la
for a
textura
walk in
del
the woods.
juego, en las
Splash
luces,
around,
en el
look at
brillo.
Korok friends.
It's just, it looks so smooth.
It really does.
Ya sabemos que
Yeah,
la
and I
consola
will
viene
say
con
the first time I played Breath of the Wild, one of the
con
first things
mejoras
I
en
did
el
actually
audio,
was to
entonces
run
eso
up to the top of a nearby mountain and just
va a
watch
hacer
the
mucho
sunset. And I
la experiencia
cannot
mucho
wait
más
to do
agradable.
that in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, just to see how pretty it is,
Oh,
how colorful.
yes.
It's so nice.
Isn't like the light and like the details on the individual blades of grass there as he
See
goes
little
through?
moats in the air.
Oh yeah,
See
you're right. I
those?
see those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really gorgeous.
I never noticed that before. That's
Well, and the other thing that we haven't seen in this side-by-side comparison, but even opening the menus and switching between the different tabs of the menus is a lot smoother and quicker in the Nintendo Switch 2 edition when you compare it to the old version. So
Yeah, and we'll have a chance to check that out in just a little bit when we get into Tears of the Kingdom.
that's right.
Yeah,
And the difference here is just amazing.
Quick
It's so-
panorama. Yeah.
and I mean, you know, he's hanging out in the forest because that's why wouldn't you? Like, why
Wouldn't
want to
you?
just be hanging out in a peaceful forest where everything is lovely, and there's little Koroks.
Listening to that music. Gorgeous.
All right.
All right, so we're going to switch now into Tears of the Kingdom, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. I'm standing here on the Great Sky Island, and you can just see the beautiful Temple of Time in the distance. But we're not going to stay here. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, we're not here for long. I'm going to go ahead and put on my glide suit because we're going to go skydiving
Looking
here.
super sharp there. We got to see that mask. It's
Oh, yeah.
No, definitivamente vamos a traer esto.
Here we go. So
En
I'm
4K.
actually going to jump and go directly into that chasm down there. From
It's a
the
long
sky
fall.
Yeah.
into the depths in one go.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to do a really quick rundown on just what we're going to be touching on in Zelda notes. So we're going to be speaking to the voice memories, the navigation, my play data, global play data, daily bonus, photo studio, item sharing, and auto build sharing. So almost everything.
A lot. There's a lot to cover.
Yeah, we've got a lot of grounds to cover.
And if you missed that in the direct, Zelda Notes is a service that's part of the Nintendo Switch app, and it's designed to be used with both the both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yep, that's right.
I'm just gonna speed up down this chasm here.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
And look at that, we are
Wow.
already
The glide
here.
suit helps a lot for that landing.
It's
And the
beautiful.
transition was super fast.
So
Con esa caída
fast,
y no
so,
perdió ningún
so
corazón.
smooth. It just feels really good. Everything feels like the controls are reacting
hackeado.
quicker. It's very intuitive.
All
All
right,
right.
so let's hop into Zelda Notes. Let's take a look at some of these features. We're going to start with navigation here. So if we look at the app screen, this is the home screen.
aplicación.
Again, this is within the Nintendo Switch app. So we see navigation at the top in the middle there. So I'm going to tap that and open it up. We're down in the depths, so I'm going to hop down there. So this is basically like your own personal Hyrule GPS. So we got our categories of different points of interest here. You see,
There's
you got
so many.
there's a ton. We got
Claro, dice
locations
el
here,
tipo
we got
que
shrines,
es una especie de mini
towers, villages,
GPS de
buildings, all
Hyrule.
kinds of stuff. What we're interested in right now is enemies. So we decided we were going to go on a frox hunting
Se puede
expedition here.
marcar
So we've
puntos
got
de interés.
froxes selected here. And what that's going to do is it's going to highlight the location of every single
Various
frox
froxes,
on
yeah,
the map.
Look at that.
And we can see this
Quite a
one
few.
There's one
not
pretty
too
close to
far
us.
from here, right there.
Buenísimo.
So I'm going to highlight
This
this
is-
one.
Also see how Link's
Puede-
location is updating in real time.
Yeah,
on the
that's right.
map as
On
I
the
walk
map,
around.
every couple seconds you'll get a new, like an update.
Si
I'm
andas
gonna
buscando un
activate the
enemigo en
voice guidance.
específico,
So
cosas
that
así,
is gonna
lo marca
guide
en
us
el mapa y
to
te lo
that
va
frox
mostrando.
in real time.
All right, so you're going to head southwest.
Southwest. Okay. This is southwest. This direction. All right.
And the navigation is a great feature if you're if you're like me. Confession time. I have not finished my own personal playthrough of Tears of the Kingdom because I've been having trouble deciding like how close to 100% I want to get. And now that this service is available,
Y
I'm
están
gonna make full
probando
use of it
la-
and jump in there and do all the stuff that I've been
el
like
formato
waiting to
de
do. Maybe
guía
I
por
don't know.
voz.
Maybe I'll go for 100% Koroks. I don't know.
Yeah, once it's available.
Please
for
proceed.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. How are we doing, Kay? You getting
Yeah,
Proceed
you're getting
southwest.
close.
you getting
Me
close?
está
Yep,
Be around here
dando
somewhere. I've not
direcciones
spotted him yet.
básicas, pero
Hope he doesn't jump out and surprise
certeras,
me.
como
Oh, I think I saw
Got
him in
it.
the distance there. There he is. Okay.
Yeah.
como
I'm gonna
dirígete
go
al
hide behind this pillar.
suroeste.
Okay. I'm
but
gonna
wait,
close out.
but first.
Oh, I'm gonna close out the navigation so we don't. Because you're
Proceed
good, right?
south.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ahora dirígete al
Guidance
sur,
deactivated.
All right.
Yes,
etcétera.
because
Time
we
to
need
get geared up.
we need to get geared up for
Yeah.
this fight.
Yeah.
I don't
Simple,
have
pero
really any
efectivo.
weapons that are good for crushing rocks. Like with the frogs, you
Permiso,
really want to
Gen.
be able
Tengo que
to
me traje
get
un
those ore
coca ahí.
deposits like right away. So we're going to show off item sharing. Dutch has really prepared some
Me lo trajeron en
weapons and some
realidad.
other materials for me.
Good
Um,
stuff in there.
Yeah.
So item sharing is basically a way to store and exchange items outside of the game. So this is all within Zelda Notes. So Kay and I are friends here. You can see Kay. I'm on Kay's phone here on the screen up at the top. This is Kay's item box right here. She's got a few things in there. And then we're going to go over to my item box. So this, Kay and I are friends on here. We've shared our item boxes with each other. So we each have access, like free access to each other's item boxes. So
Which
we-
I could rescind if I
You
don't like
could,
what he made for
but
me.
please don't.
Wow. Please don't.
I like being able to raid your items.
You're still on my good list.
So we got a bunch of stuff in here. What do you think? Let's see. So we've got. I'm
I
going to
mean,
select
you
a
know
bunch
for
of
sure
stuff.
Those key eyeballs are gonna
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
we
key
can get some of
eyeballs, the
those.
bombs.
Get some bombs. Maybe.
'Cause I think I've
of
only got
those.
I've only got 3
Uh,
eyeballs.
I also have a milk mop. Can I interest you in a milk mop?
No, I told you I want something
It
to crush
sounds-
those. I mean,
It
you-
sounds like a
sure.
mop that cleans up milk, but it's actually a mop that has milk attached to it. I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness.
I mean, you
I'm
can
gonna
send
give it to you.
I'm not
If
going to
it's
use
strong,
it on
You can use
this.
it if
like
you want
if it's
to. I won't
actually
pressure
Está
you.
marcando sus
Alright, but
puntos
for
de
the
interés cercanos.
how about this one here? It's got 32 damage. It's got a talus.
That one.
part
That
on
sounds
it.
pretty
good.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll do the
Let's-
trick.
let's go
Okay.
with that.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit receive down here, so that this is sending it from my item box to Kay's item box.
Thank you.
So these items are now in Kay's item box. So we're going to select these.
Beautiful.
I'm going to send you the mop. Just see what you think.
Okay, all right. I'll take it.
And then I'm going to hit send to game. So that will send them from Kay's item box in Zelda Notes to the game.
So the way you access that from the game is you have these 2 new icons added to your key items menu. We'll get to the other one in a second, but here's the item sharing icon. And you can just click on this and click withdraw, and anything that's been sent from the service, from the Zelda Notes, just appears here in your pouch. And so now I have...
¿Puedo mandar parte de mi inventario a otro jugador, a algún amigo usuario?
Double check here.
Did you send it to the game?
I think I did, yeah. It should be there. Okay, maybe I'll cancel send to game.
Eso está buenísimo.
And then I'll select them again. Maybe it's the milk mop that screwed things up.
Poder compartir tu inventario con otro jugador, con un amigo.
Let's send. I'm just gonna send you. Let's see. Select these.
There we go.
Send to game. Okay.
All right. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and click.
Y ahí recibió los ítems.
Oh, the message is saying my pouch is full, so I can't receive
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, you know.
Oh, you need room for items? Yeah, get rid of some of that stuff.
Maybe I'll just
no podía
There we go.
Okay.
recibir esos ítems porque...
Well, you know. That's
Let's
fine.
probably
Maybe I'll
yeah, you
send
need space for
some
2
stuff.
weapons, I think. So as
Right.
long as you have space for 2 weapons, maybe it'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, that was what it was, because you were trying to send me 2 weapons.
It was
okay.
the mop. My bad.
Let's do this again.
All right.
There we go.
There it is.
Withdrawal complete.
Just
Ahí
need
sí.
some room.
I just needed to make some room.
Buenísimo.
See, you threw things off with that mop. The mop was the problem. Because now I've
It's
got
still there for you to use it if you want.
Poder compartir el inventario
It's the
con...
mop. Okay, so now I have
con
that. If I
los
wanted to
amigos,
send some
buenísimo.
items to you or
No
to
sé,
my
¿qué
own
opinan
item
ustedes,
box for
gente?
depositing, then you just click deposit here. And now you
Creo que puede
can
servir
send bows,
para ayudar a los
shields,
amigos que van
weapons, and materials. So
experimentando
to
recién
thank
el
you for
juego,
the mop.
The wonderful, wonderful mom.
para completar otras
I'm
cosas
going to
mucho más
send you,
rápido.
let's see, what can I send you to really thank you for that mop? I'm going to send you a Korok leaf. I'm
Maybe?
going to send you some dazzle fruit.
Oh, thank you.
I'll send you.
Oh, you're sending some good
Can I
stuff.
get a crab? Can I have a
I
crab?
Yeah,
was like,
you- I
I
was
know.
gonna
I was
say,
like,
yeah,
I was
maybe
like,
a
send me something
crab.
Alright.
like a fish or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
rotten fish.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe some
something like this Gibdo
suspicious
guts.
food.
You can have that. So I'm going to press the plus button here and deposit that back into my item box. And if Dutch refreshes the page, you can see they've shown up
We got
right
those.
there.
And then what I can do here is I can send these guts straight to me.
Go ahead,
Give-
take it.
give-
It's my
Straight to
gift
me.
to you.
Said no one ever.
Yeah, yeah. brand new sentence.
Now,
All right.
before we go and take on this Frogs, I do want to do the daily bonus, so I can
Yes.
have
yeah,
a little
okay.
bit of a
Bonus
a little bit of a leg
diarios.
up.
So we see the daily bonus. That's the one right in the middle of the app screen here. So we'll go to the daily bonus. And this is a little roulette here that we can spin. So I'm going to tap that to start. And we're going to get a random effect. A lot of them are the same kind of effects that you would get from eating a meal in the game. So I'm going to stop it. What do you want me to get for you?
Well, I would really love something with bloom
Oh, hay
resistance.
una ruleta
Bloom
rusa.
resistance.
that
All right,
would
here we go. Big money,
handy.
big money,
Que te
big
va
Yeah,
money.
dando-
if you can get it. If you can get it.
Warding meal.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Getting
Gloom
a warding
resistance.
meal.
We got
Yeah. Oh, you got
Nice.
bloom resistance.
All
Okay.
right.
Well,
Buenísimo.
just want to point out that was completely random.
it. What are you talking about?
We sent good vibes to it. So
Una
okay, so
ruleta
now
rusa
that that's
con-
activated, I can go into the game here
con
and
regalo diario.
use it this way. Thank you. That's exactly
that
what I
works
wanted.
out.
Buenísimo.
that was skill. You
Turned
I
out.
asked you
Buenísimo.
what you wanted and I
That
gave it.
that turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip. I've got this thing
Puedes
equipped.
controlar
I
los
want to equip my
amigos,
rocket shield, and we're gonna
tiene
go do glorious
navegación.
battle.
Nice.
All right.
And the one thing I want to say about
Ahí
the daily
abajo
bonus
tienes
is
para
that it does it resets from the time
compartir
that
los
you use
códigos
it to
QR de las
24 hours.
creaciones
So
que has hecho
from
en el
whatever
juego.
time you use it, 24 hours later, you can use it again.
Oh no, he's seen me already.
There you go.
Got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
you've
All
done it.
right.
Sights on you. Nice shot.
He's
Sí, la
got
verdad.
really long distance vision, doesn't he? He saw me from a long way away.
Another thing I want to say while Kay is getting in here is that regarding item box, you can send 10 items a day into basically and treat it as an external storage. So
Yeah.
if you want to use
That
it
worked
that
out
way,
really
you
well.
have the ability to do so.
And you can even transfer items between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You can send them between games to yourself.
Yeah,
So
which
if you
is
got like a huge
amazing.
stash of diamonds or whatever in one game, then you can
You can
transfer
hook
that to
yourself up in the other game, yeah.
It's not always one-to-one because the items aren't exactly the same, but you might get like a rough equivalent.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Wow, you're making quick work of that.
Yeah,
Props
¿Ustedes son de
to this
golpear así uno por uno?
Sword
epic.
is really good.
¿O de
You don't want
mantener
to use that
presionado
mop,
el
though.
botón?
It's
For
there
the
for
last
you.
hit,
It's
yeah.
there.
We'll have a place for it later. All right.
Yo soy más de mantener
Gonna walk
presionado
away
el
from
botón
the
y que
explosion
gire
all
y gire y
cool,
gire.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, here I am.
That's a strut.
Nice.
I should have equipped the mop
Excellent.
for that.
There you
Okay,
go.
well, you know what? I'll
buenísimo.
equip it now.
Yeah, let's see what it looks like.
My
La
beautiful,
aplicación está muy buena.
That is beautiful.
You can break the milk and mop it up in one smooth motion.
Beautiful thing.
I don't
made,
know
Dutch.
why you would. Well, I can find a use for this.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we have completed our task of defeating our frogs, I actually know that there is a point down here where I can ascend to the surface. We're
Light
going to go
route.
back up to the surface. But to get there, I would really like a vehicle.
Yeah,
so
okay.
this is a good time to show off the auto build sharing feature of the app.
Yes. So let's go to the home screen of the app again. We've got auto build sharing in the lower right-hand corner. And this is basically a way for you to save and share the schematics that you create in the game, and then other people can then assemble those automatically in their game. So let's
Yeah.
take a look. We've
Right.
got
So the development team actually built something for this for us, and they shared the QR code with us. And so I've already got it loaded into my
your auto build
auto
sharing
build
menu.
sharing menu. Thank you. So go ahead and send that to me now.
Yeah, so it's this starred one in the bottom right. And we can see it comes up with an image of the schematic and a QR code. So that QR code is what we're going to share. So I'm going to send this. Oh, we already received it here. But I'm
Yes,
going to
I've
send it
already-
to the
yeah.
game.
Send to game. Nice. So easy.
All right.
Yeah.
And now to access that from within the game, you just open auto build here. And there's a message now in the corner that says you can share auto build schematics using Zelda Notes. I'm going to click plus to receive. And there it is.
Boom.
No.
There it is.
I love how quick and easy that
And
was.
It was very
Automático.
quick and easy.
Way quicker and easier than trying to copy somebody else's build by like watching a video of it and doing
Right,
it piece by piece.
recreating
Which
it.
I have attempted to do with this build specifically, and it
Yeah.
was a challenge. Look at this beautiful, beautiful creation. So you can also send schematics that you've built direct from the game to your app. And I'm going to go ahead and do that with this really speedy car
Puedes transferir desde
that
la
I
app
built.
al juego y
So
del
if you want to
juego
share
a
it with
la-
somebody else, that's how
Yeah.
you do it. You take
So
it
I
from
just
the game,
sent that to the app, and now it should show up there. Easy
refresh
peasy.
it here.
There
So
it
there it
is.
is in the upper right-hand
Oh,
corner of that.
buenísimo.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get on this and jump over.
Fly to your destination.
Here we go.
And we're
And we just
off.
appreciate this
There we go. And we're
beautiful
off.
fire-breathing
I love how
dragon.
it kind of like bucks. It's like
Yeah.
it's like a wild
This
animal.
thing is definitely a gas guzzler, so I'm gonna just grab one of these real
Yeah.
quick.
There you go.
Smart.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
All right.
And while Kay is flying, Dutch, you wanted to maybe get into the, just briefly touch on the My Play data.
Yeah.
that little data.
So on the home screen here in the upper right, we see My Play data. And if we open that up, this is basically a way of tracking all the stuff that you do in the game. So here you can get some medals for different, like achievements or things that you've done in the game, collecting materials and so on. In the stats section, you can see all kinds of interesting stats about your own playthrough. You can see
Yeah,
how many
enemies
materials you've
defeated.
collected, enemies defeated. You can see the number of deaths.
Wait, don't show them that.
Oh, all right, yeah. Kay has never died in this game.
No, never, not once.
And then if we go back to the home screen, on the left side in the middle, we have global play data. And this is a way of comparing your own play data for your playthrough to other people all across the world. So
Tienes comparativos con otro.
you can see, for example,
Jugadores.
distance traveled, like how your own distance travel stacks up to other people. And obviously this is, pre-production. It's not connected to real data at this
Right.
point, but
Exactly.
once it's up and running,
Then you can do that. Yeah.
here we can see the enemies defeated. This is a fun one. I think you can
So
see
cool.
Buenísimo.
the enemies that you've defeated, and then you can compare those to other
the
people
global, yeah.
across the world.
Super cool.
Sí.
So yeah, that's a
Comparativos
little.
con
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm
jugadores a
excited to
nivel
quick look
see
at this
what
one.
people
You can also
do.
see it by
Mundial.
area, so you can see stats by like area on the map, which is fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Okay.
And now, and here we are.
And here we
Perfect.
are. Having done Glorious Battle with my milk mop. I didn't even need my rocket shield that time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and just ascend here all the way to the surface, and I want you to pay special attention how smooth and quick this transition is.
We're locked in.
Because we're going all the way from
We're
the
paying
depths.
We're going all the
up
way
to the
from the depths
surface.
up to the surface. Exactly.
Swimming.
Boom.
here we are.
We're here already. That was
Es
so
mucho más
fast.
rápido la
fast.
carga.
View.
Yeah, beautiful.
Having
I know.
Link check things
Esa
out before
transición
he
fue
decides
mucho
to
más
commit. All right.
Looks safe.
rápida.
It
creo
looks
yo.
safe. I think that we've got a friend over
Yes,
here.
we
Oh,
do.
hey.
Yeah,
Hello.
So I'm just gonna climb up here and I'm
buddy.
gonna take a quick selfie because who doesn't want to take a quick selfie with a Gleeok
And a milk mob.
and a milk mop? Here we go. This is a great opportunity to show the photo studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
mode
Okay, so
of
let's
Zelda
go.
Notes. So let
Ok,
me
puedes compartir
first,
fotos también.
open my album here. And you can see the selfie I just took. Look at him with
Beautiful.
his little
So
rosy cheeks.
cute.
He's so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and use selection mode to send this to Zelda Notes. And then it should pop up in Photo Studio within the Zelda Notes.
Yes, let's take a look back at the app. We see the photo studio in the lower left,
Formato
Tap on that.
instantáneo.
and we can see our picture
Oh, mira.
right here.
There it
There
is.
it
And from
is.
here, we can edit it. We can change like the shape of the picture, the borders, maybe
Crop
crop
it
it
in.
to should we do
Buenísimo,
one
tiene
to one here.
vertical,
Why not?
Square.
horizontal,
Beautiful.
We can
cuadrado.
also add some little
Logos.
logos. Let's do a Zelda in the lower left. Maybe an icon. Let's do one of these up here. And then we can also add QR codes either for your item box or to a particular schematic. So we can put the schematic right here for the monstrosity that you were piloting in the depths.
It was not a monstrosity. It's a
Beautiful.
beautiful, beautiful creature.
And then from
No, esta
there,
aplicación
yeah, we're complete. And then we can
Es
save
lo
it
mejor que
as
puede
a new
existir
image.
para
So then now
juegos
you
tan
have
grandes
this
como
image
Zelda.
on your phone with, for example, your QR code that you built from your huge vehicles in the game or whatever.
Compartir
And then you can share this with
inventario.
whoever you want. They
Yeah.
can build that same schematic or
Esquemas.
whatever they want.
And
Yeah.
it was
de
so easy.
construcciones.
Like, you don't even have to take a screenshot
Está
of the
buenísimo.
in-game photo album picture that you took. You can just send it directly. It's
Yeah.
eliminating so many steps to get from here to your phone to a shareable state.
Really
And we
good.
should also mention that it doesn't only work with the in-game camera. You can also use it to send, or you can put screenshots that you take with just the normal capture button from your album if they're taken in either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. Those can go to the app as well.
That's right.
Yep.
Okay, so
Now
we have
it's-
one other thing that we
Yes.
want to show you, which we will navigate to.
Yes.
But before we do that, I need a flying vehicle. And I asked
Yes.
Dutch before this to create something that flies. And I didn't give him many boundaries.
parameters,
Or
yeah,
parameters.
just-
I just
Yeah.
said, build me a flying machine.
And I thought long and hard about it.
So we have the QR code here from what Dutch made. And so we'll show you how to scan a QR code to import the schematic into your own auto build sharing bank.
Yeah, so here what I'm doing is I'm tapping that icon in the lower right, and then I'm going to say use camera, and I've got my schematic over here on my phone. So I'm just going to scan that QR code if I can get it to focus here. It's a little blurry,
Get it a little bit more.
maybe.
No, bueno, eso les
Ooh,
pasa por ocupar
Angle.
There, that,
Apple.
oh wait, there we go. That'll be better with
A
that,
little
without
bit
that
more
thing.
in the.
No puede
more
leer
of
el
it in the
código
image
QR.
there.
There it is.
There
okay.
we go. Yeah.
All right. So now you just have to accept that into the bank and
There we
then
go.
send it to the game, and I'll be able to create it here.
Puedes
So I'm gonna
compartir
pull it up
los
here.
esquemas a
Do
través
send
de
to
los
game. So I was thinking about
Also,
like
what
a,
is that?
Yes.
Well,
I
Got
mean,
a
you know
face?
what that is. You know.
I was thinking
do
about
know
a
what it
flying
is. You're ready.
machine, and I was
I've
like,
seen it.
what?
I've seen it.
What flies? Poultry flies, right? Like
You've seen it, and yet each time it's no
It's
less
a shock
shocking.
every
Yeah,
time.
it's no less shocking.
Ahí.
I
Like,
couldn't
look at
attach. I couldn't attach a live bird to it, so I had to settle for
No,
bird meat.
buenísimo.
That's like kind of messed up.
Kind of terrifying.
I
Like,
mean,
why would. Okay.
I have
Oh,
mixed
yeah.
feelings on this, but
If it flies, I mean,
Una
the
cara.
eyes,
It's-
the eyes are
I've
great.
understood the
Yeah,
assignment.
I
Okay.
did design it for vertical takeoff. So, oh yeah. it's
Okay,
gonna-
while I get this in the right position.
The navigation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
Okay.
set navigation up for the little
So
prize that we are gonna.
Yeah.
we're
we-
going to be getting into voice memories,
¿puede volar eso?
and Dutch is just going to navigate
Yeah,
us.
we're gonna take it way back, all the way to the Temple of Time on the Great Plateau.
All right.
And we got a surprise waiting for us there. So I activate this, and then
Guidance
Kendra, you can
Yes.
activated.
Go.
talk about what
Vertical
we're going to fight.
Yeah.
takeoff.
So,
Van a ir
oh my
al templo
goodness.
del-
So as you saw the question marks, this
Del
allows you also
tiempo
when
dijo
you're,
que
you
tenía
are
un-
able to
como
turn it
otra
into basically a
sorpresa ahí.
spoiler-free mode so that you can see, oh, there are things for me to go check out, but I don't know what they are. So that's what we've got it set to. But right now we are so voice memories
Esperemos alcance a
is a
llegar con
super
la
exciting
energía que tiene.
feature here where, and it will be in both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Basically, for this one, we're going to check out a
Buenísimo.
Zelda voice memory, and it
Please
is
proceed.
her just speaking to
Proceed
the areas that
west.
she's visited and the experiences that she's had in these different places, and they are going to be different between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So it's super exciting. There are quite a few of them as well, I will say. So we're just on our way to
Dutch, I feel like I'm
proceed.
leaning.
one.
Yeah,
you
I
are.
should have warned you about that. It pulls a little bit to the left.
But you're maneuvering it very well.
It's a
All
prototype.
things considered.
It's a lot harder than it looks. This
I'll
thing
send
is
you
very
the final version later.
very volatile. All right, it's okay. Got
I
us
know.
to where we need to
It
go.
doesn't,
Destination
it
is
doesn't, you know,
southwest
it
of
doesn't
here
fly
and
super well, but it
close.
looks great. But I don't know
It-
I can say that.
It
I don't
handles
know.
like a
It
dream, a
looks
very
Destination is
it's
south of
intense.
here and close.
hallucination
that one.
kind of dream.
Okay. Now they're not going to bother me.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Jumping into the temple with the milk mob.
All right. South of here and close.
Your destination is south of here and close. Your destination.
There are several ancient texts and works of literature that speak of the Temple of Time by name, but all of them describe a structure that differs in design from the one we see today. Hyrule's history is long, and this discrepancy is one of the unsolved mysteries of our land.
Okay, so that
All
was
right.
Awesome.
the
Yeah.
Zelda voice memory.
That was it.
I love
right.
it. It's just gives so much to
O sea que
like
tienen como
look forward to and discover.
reseñas de
And
cada
if you look at the map
lugar
now,
al que
you can just see how
You
many
said there were a lot of them,
Llegas.
and we
there
can zoom
are
out
to
on the
find.
map and
lugares de
see they're
interés.
all over.
Look at that.
Quite a few.
Quite a few to find. So it makes it even extra worth it going back to replay these games. And like you said, there's some in Breath of the Wild as well to discover.
Está
So you can
buenísimo.
go back to your old game and go
Está muy bueno
find
esto.
these all with
Absolutely.
the navigation.
Yeah, and as well you should, because they are amazing.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think that's about it for this particular segment.
Yeah.
We'll be moving on to Nintendo Switch 2 Game Chat and Nintendo GameCube Nintendo Classics. So stick around. That's up next.
Eso estuvo genial, lo encontré muy bueno. ¿Ustedes qué dicen? ¿Les parece bien? ¿Les parece mal? ¿Puede ser como algún hack o algo así? ¿Se va a prestar para cosas raras o nos va a ayudar? Yo creo que nos va a ayudar bastante. Sobre todo a las personas que a lo mejor no tenemos mucho tiempo para jugar y a veces queremos explorar todos los rincones y a veces se nos pasan. Y se nos pasan cosas como los colos que hay, no sé, más de 900 colos escondidos por ahí. Y queremos saber dónde están y quizás encontrarlos todos. Eso nos podría quizás cortar un poquito el tiempo. No sé, creo que es una buena idea. En el próximo bloque van a mostrar lo que va a ser Nintendo GameCube, el chat de Nintendo Switch 2 y no recuerdo lo otro. Así que eso, gente, tenemos un pequeño break otra vez. Así que ahí no se despeguen. Pero ahí nos vemos.
All right, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live with Nintendo Switch 2. My name's Corey, and in this segment, we'd like to introduce a little bit of Game Chat, a new feature of Nintendo Switch 2. As you may have seen a little bit yesterday, Game Chat is a feature that basically the concept is bringing those multiplayer experiences together that you maybe had as with friends in your childhood in the same space, doing so in a private online video chat session. So there's multiple features of the hardware that brings that to life. You've got the built-in mic in the hardware itself. You can also use screen sharing, so others you're playing with online can see the game that you're playing and also where you're at in the game. And of course, this can work with multiplayer games, but you could all be playing different games as well and just hanging out in a casual space. And it works with all software playable on Nintendo Switch 2, being a hardware feature. And when you invite folks, you'll be inviting your friends. And we recently played a match together with some friends here with Nintendo Treehouse. So we've got a video of that in action. So let's take a look.
Está hablando básicamente
let's play some Legend of Zelda 4 Swords using game chat. Demetrius, BK,
chat.
K, you guys ready?
Absolutely.
Nintendo Switch 2.
We're right here.
It has been a little while since I have last played this game. This is a cooperative adventure.
La imagen.
We're each controlling a different colored Link, trying to make it through the exit together. A little bit of cooperation, or actually a lot of cooperation, a little bit of competition.
Mientras hablan y mientras comparten.
Once anyone finds the exit, let us know.
Yo, let go of me.
Oh, did somebody find a like?
I did. I found a couple of.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Okay, it's up here.
Oh, did you find the exit already? Oh, I can see Demetrius's screen. Looking at that bottom screen. So D, are you? Oh, you're in the upper left.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I'll make my way that way.
I was taking a look at your screen and following. It's upper left or upper right?
I'm just being a little gluttonous here and getting all the rubies I can before everybody makes it back. So.
Well, all I hear is your.
Somebody wants to win.
Whatever for.
Come on, purple.
All right, here I am.
All right, Kay's on the way.
Que están añadiéndole esta
Don't mind me, I'm just mowing the grass.
tecnología.
While we all stand here.
Las voces se escuchan súper claras.
We're waiting.
I didn't get a single rupee from any of them.
Do you want us to? One of us can come get you. Nope, you found it. You found it. That was a good time. Less than 2 minutes.
No, nice bonus too.
Yeah, like that.
Let's keep that teamwork up. Oh, we can already see the exit. All right.
Oh yeah, it's already locked right there. Okay.
I like seeing the exit right away. That is very helpful.
Right. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So I just got Rock's cape. That's gonna let me jump with the A button, and I accidentally hit A again. So I got the shield, and oh no! I'm with the cape back. There we go.
Oh, there's a big boulder in the middle here.
Oh, so Demetrius, can you let us know where you're at? I can see your screen, but can you kind of? Oh, I see you.
So we need one that needs all 4 of us.
Yes, yes it is.
Okay.
Oh, we're all here.
So
except for BK, who's somewhere north.
Yeah, I'm making my way back to you. Hang on.
It's gonna be 10 years before he gets to us.
In the Legend of Zelda games, 10 years, that's like a blink of an eye.
Well, as long as you don't pull any swords out of pedestals, you should be fine.
Hey, come on. There
Keep
we go.
your eyes
Just
open.
access your local temple of time.
And open your eyes.
Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
Heave.
There we go.
Heave.
Oh, now we've got the little carts to ride.
Oh yeah, these things.
Hop on, Red.
Here,
there we go.
The other one.
Pushing the A button.
Oh, it's
Let's
the A button. Got it.
alternating.
Yeah, keep pressing A. There we
Gotcha.
There we go. Teamwork.
There, we've got a good rhythm
Great
down.
work, Kay.
See, we can do teamwork.
We got the speed.
It's not a competition, but we did get there faster.
Well, I got the key, so.
And I got the monies.
Buenísimo.
Wait, who got the key? Who got the
A
key?
través del chat se van avisando que quieren encontrar llaves y que ya tienen que empujar alguna roca entre los 4.
Oh no, what am I doing? I got a little chaotic. Oh, now I'm paying the price. Come on. All right.
Oh no!
Can I throw it? I wonder if I can.
Let me go!
Throw you over the thing.
What are you guys doing up here? Okay, there is an objective to this. We need to use the key. Oh my gosh.
Bye-bye, first place trophy.
Should we go back? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Get out of my way, purple.
We could also just push this and take a little shortcut. How about that? Or you could take the long way, like, that's fine. That's one way to do it.
While y'all sit there, we're BK out.
Let's use that key. Come on.
Special kind of teamwork.
This is the disaster. Wait, where is the way out again?
Here we go, right here. We're there. BK leading the way.
Can I go around this way, or can I go back that way? I didn't think there was...
No, like.
Do you need us to come get you?
This way, Kay.
I'm like.
Oh, okay. All right.
No.
All right.
Help me.
Who invited the light
Everybody
to the
on there.
party?
Yep. There we go. Awesome. All right. Boss time.
Gosh.
This is very fast.
Okay.
Okay, so I am in the south quadrant, so I'll hang out down here.
I guess I'll hang out up top.
Okay.
So the
I'll hang out here. I'll wait.
trick is to attack the petals of your color as they rotate past.
Oh no! I bounced off of it. My depth perception is so broken.
Claro, ahí entre el mismo chat se están
Yeah, I know.
dando consejos y cosas así.
No, you don't have to tell me that.
Por ejemplo, uno de ellos dijo más. Lo que tenemos que hacer es que cuando los pétalos estén del color de tu usuario, lo golpeas.
Okay, I'm gonna be on the right side this time, and I see on your screen. It looks like Demetrius, you're pulling the left. I can see on your screen there.
Oh my gosh, Corey, just do it.
I got the right. I got it.
Commit.
My face is so red.
There we go. Green and purple. Let's go.
We got it.
Get it.
Yeah, good job.
That was nice.
Okay, I'm pulling again.
All right, I'll pull it again as well.
Oh,
that was
you got
a
it?
shot.
Oh, I've got like one
There we
heart.
go.
Oh boy, that's a long way to go for the green.
Ow.
Oh, I didn't make it in time.
tried.
A little tough. All right.
I got the left side.
I'll hang out right here.
I got the left side. Who's got the right?
Okay, I'll go up.
The timing is ouch. Okay, I need to stock up.
Is anyone? I don't see anyone on the right side. I can see all of your screens, and none of you are helping.
Oh no!
Ahí está
Come
ayudando
on, man. Oh, it's me! It's me!
Awesome.
a tirar
Tricky.
I tried.
Oh my god.
Pulling on the right quadrant. It doesn't like me though. All right.
Esto está muy
Alright, I've got the
bueno.
left side.
Delicious. Come
Okay,
on.
there's a heart right there.
Okay.
You got it. You got it.
Thank you.
Nice teamwork. All right, we probably have one more to go here.
Nice. Okay, woo-wee.
I'll get the left again.
Wait.
Dentro del mismo chat se van avisando que es lo
Reveal
que
the weak spot. Blue and
Okay,
red.
another heart. Oh, I grabbed it.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's angry now. There we
You
go.
got it. Good
Yay,
job.
we
Excellent
did it.
work.
My work here is done.
All the rupees. All the rupees.
Don't worry about those rupees.
I'll take the right quadrant.
Oh, I should have
Well
grabbed
done,
the key
everyone.
so I could actually do this.
Excellent work. Well done.
Oh.
Eso está buenísimo.
Now let's go reap our rewards with the fairy. So this game does have a story, a narrative to it, but we're going to hear from the great fairy momentarily here. And knowing this has been cooperative, as we talked about earlier, there is still going to be someone who had the highest score, which we will have unveiled momentarily. Demetrius, I can see your face. You're not being too subtle there. Pointing out you think you're the winner.
Aquí no se ven tan mal.
I don't know. I don't think
Insisto, no tengo la mejor calidad
so it's going to be debatable.
en este
I
stream.
lost a
Perdón, esa
ton
fue
of
mi
rupees.
rodilla.
I don't know what you're talking about.
3 of us didn't lose any rupees.
BK,
siento que
you had
la
the key
cámara
in the second
lo
second
recorta súper
area, which I
bien.
felt was pretty crucial and
I
clutch.
did.
Se ven bien.
Prioritize the key over
Se-
the
o sea,
rupees.
me
I
refiero
don't know
que
if
se
it's going
distinguen.
to hurt me in the end, but
Se escuchan
Well,
relativamente bien.
we're all winners.
I
We're
felt
all-
like
we're
it
all so
was,
good at this, you guys.
yeah. You were leading us in teamwork towards the goal.
Thank you.
right.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll remember that when I'm fourth.
You'd have to fight me for 4th place, BK.
No se sabe qué tan cerca están
What do we
del
got?
micrófono.
Oh, here we go.
Hey!
No se sabe si tiene
Look at that,
el
BK.
micrófono de,
Yeah, like I
Turns
thought.
out.
de la
Turns out.
BK in
consola
first.
That's why
We
you
had
prioritize the key.
K.
en stand.
Or no, Demetrius
En
in
un dock.
second. All right. And then
I'll
Kay
take
and
second
myself,
¿Y qué tan lejos está ese dock de
we were,
la persona?
we,
Pero
you
se
know, we
escucha
were
súper
still
bien.
supporting the team back in third and fourth.
Exactly.
So this is obviously an example of using game chat to play a cooperative game like The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords with Game Boy Advance, Nintendo Classic. But you can also use game chat to play different games on your own. So we may jump off and just kind of do our own things now. I'm going to go ahead and change the game selection here and close off the online session. And so
Dice que
whatever
esa
games
es
you
una
guys want to
de las
jump
maneras
off
para
to, feel
poder
free to
ocupar
play
el chat
your choice.
de Nintendo.
And I'm going to jump back into The
Ocupando el
Legend
mismo
of
juego,
Zelda.
que en este
But
caso
I'll play a little bit of
jugaron
Link to the Past solo.
Zelda 4 Swords o 4 espadas.
Say no more, Corey. I'll take any excuse to play
Un
Mario Kart
juego
World.
en el que
I'll
hay
right
4 links que van armando
Now we're
estos
playing some
puzzles y todo.
Metroid Zero mission.
Entonces se
Demetrius,
comunican
you
entre
jumped into
ellos,
that
como
game so
les
quickly.
decía, para
Nice.
saber dónde están
Mario Land
las
Okay, what
llaves,
game
si
are
es que
you
hay que
playing?
empujar algo, si es que hay algún malo o
Mario
algo
Land
así.
4.
Oh,
Y dijo, y
nice.
la segunda opción de
That's a good choice, Kay.
Thanks. It's kind of a fun
poder
romp,
usar
isn't it?
este chat de
Yeah, this is,
Nintendo
Demetrius, if you
es
need some help, maybe you can ask
compartir con tus
BK.
amigos, pero cada uno en su
Simultaneously.
juego preferido.
On my
Y en este caso estamos viendo que uno está jugando Zelda, a Link to the Past.
It's been a while. Ah!
That boss looks pretty
Hay uno
gnarly there, Demetrius.
jugando Metroid, hay uno jugando Mario Kart
All right.
Oh, missed.
y el
So,
otro que
this is just, again, an example of showcasing that we could each be doing our own thing, our own game, while using game chat.
entonces de todas maneras están compartiendo en
Welcome
el chat,
back. That was
se
a little bit of a
pueden
sample
escuchar y ver
playing
el
with
uno al otro,
Nintendo
pero
game chat
cada uno
on
juega
Nintendo Switch 2. I'm
el
actually now
juego que
joined
tiene.
by Link, then Link.
Ahí presentó a los 4 Link.
Just kidding. We've got
Que estaban
BK,
jugando.
Demetrius, and Kay. My teammates here in The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. We were playing on Game Boy Advance Nintendo Switch Online, which is actually available right now, but when Nintendo Switch 2 launches, you will also be able to play that game using game chat. One note as well, I forgot to mention in the upfront, is of course Nintendo Game Chat is a feature. It will require a Nintendo Switch Online membership, but there is an open access period where any Nintendo Switch 2 owner will be able to play at no additional cost up through the end of March of 2026. That being said, let's jump into a couple of other quick topics before we play some Nintendo GameCube. The first of which actually is the Nintendo Switch app. Some of you may be familiar with the Nintendo Switch Online app. That is going to get a rename to the Nintendo Switch app soon, and it's got a couple of great features, one of which we'd like to showcase today, which is friending. Of course, using friend codes is still available to become friends,
Quien
but
nos vea
as
la
a
aplicación
feature
de
of the Nintendo Switch app,
Nintendo
there will
Switch
be
va a
an
cambiar a
ability
Nintendo
to
Switch
add friends
app.
with QR codes. So Demetrius and I right
Le
now
va a cambiar
are
el-
not friends,
el nombre
but Demetrius, will you?
para integrar
Just as a quick
las cositas
demonstration, we've
nuevas
each
apenas
got the
salga
Nintendo Switch app
la
on
nueva
our
Nintendo
device,
Switch 2 y
and
su
I'm going
agregado
to
como
display a QR code
esto de
on
Nintendo
my
GameCube
screen,
en la
and
Nintendo
we'll see
Switch
if
Online.
Demetrius wants to scan.
Yes. Oh, it's a little hard to see.
You might have to
Zoom
just
it out a
pull,
little
zoom
bit.
out
There
just a
you
tad.
go.
Eso es para agregar a los amigos.
Friend request.
So, all right, and on my
Puedo
screen,
agregar
I've
amigos
got
con un
a
código
notification here that Demetrius sent me a friend request, which I can then accept, which I did. So you should be getting a notification there that we are now friends. So simple, but just one other convenient way to become friends because, you know, with things like game chat,
Claro, dice que es una cosa sencilla de hacer, pero que eso no estaba aún en la aplicación y que va a estar ahora
You want to be friends?
cuando salga la
I
Nintendo
don't have a QR code on
Switch
my box.
2.
Not that I'm aware.
Yeah, bananas. One
Todo
other
rayando
note,
con
we won't show an example of this one,
Donkey
but it's a
Kong
feature I really like about the
Bonanza.
Nintendo Switch app as well, is you will be able to also automatically transfer your album from your Nintendo Switch 2 to the Nintendo Switch app. So that can happen automatically, including your images and videos from your album can be automatically within the app on your smart device, which just makes things like sharing to social media all the more convenient. So looking forward to that feature. It will basically save the latest
Dice que vean en el
100
futuro
screenshots or
cómo
videos
va a
to the Nintendo
transformarse
Switch app.
la app porque pueden compartir
That said, maybe a quick
fotos
hit on
o
parental
videos que
controls.
hagan en
Not
la
sure
Nintendo
how
Switch
much
a la aplicación y
of our
descargar
audience today
desde la
might
aplicación al
want to use
móvil
that, but we've got
para
a
que
couple
ustedes
of
puedan
great
compartir
videos that were released on YouTube
en redes
yesterday,
sociales
as
y
well as our
donde
official
quieran.
website, Nintendo.com, that showcases some great parental controls features to make Nintendo or game chat safe and secure for those younger players. So as an example, for those players that are under 16, parents would be able to determine when those child would be able to use things
Y
like
básicamente
video
que
chat.
el chat de
So
Nintendo
take a
Switch
look
aún va a tener
at
un
those
control
videos
parental
and the
en caso
website for more information.
de que los padres
But
no
yeah,
quieran que
moving on
sus hijos o
a little
personas
bit more,
mayores no
we'll
quieran que
touch
los
on Nintendo
niños
Switch Online briefly
menores
as well. There's
no
a
entren
lot
en
to
un
Nintendo Switch
grupo
Online. It's
que
hard to
esté
believe it's been
muy
multiple
agresivo
years
o
since
cosas
Nintendo
así.
Switch Online launched,
Entonces va a
but
tener
there's
una especie
been
de
a
control
lot
parental
added
también.
since its launch. So wanted to just give a quick shout out and a reminder to
Y
what's
está mostrando
available
la
with the
diferencia
Nintendo Switch
entre
Online
las
membership. So
suscripciones de
a lot of
Nintendo
text on the
Switch
screen right
Online
now, but to summarize, on the
y
left,
con la
if
Nintendo
you've
Switch
got sort of
Online
that
el
base
paquete de
Nintendo Switch Online membership,
expansión.
you
El
get
paquete de
access to
expansión va a
classic games
tener
such as Super
la
NES, Game
Nintendo
Boy,
Game
NES,
Boy,
over 150
GameCube,
titles, but also online play
64,
and
si
compatible
no me equivoco, sí.
games, Save Data
Está
Cloud,
escrito ahí.
Nintendo Music, which has been a part of today's Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Va a tener
You've heard
acceso
that
a
during
los
interstitials in
DLC, que
between
son
sessions.
extensiones de los juegos, como pasó
Some
con
really great music on that app. That is a smart device app available for
The Legend
Nintendo
of
Switch Online
Zelda,
members, and
Breath
of
of the
course
Wild, que
access to
salió el juego
F-Zero 99 and
normal
Tetris
y
99.
agregaron
So
un
amazing
DLC, que es
competitive
una expansión
experiences,
al mismo
a
juego.
lot of fun.
Pusieron
And then
un
if you do have a
juego
Nintendo
extra,
Switch
por
2
así
system,
decirlo.
you'll have availability to
Y
game
en la
chat as well.
expansión también
So
va a
that's
tener
all kind of
game
that
chat, igual
basic
que en el
Nintendo Switch
online,
Online
pero
membership. And then on the right side, if you've
va a
got the
tener
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion tab membership, you get all of that and more. Feel like the infomercial guy right now. But it's actually quite incredible because you're getting GameCube Classics, Game Boy Advance Classics, Nintendo 64, as well as Sega Genesis, some additional DLC access. And then if you're a Nintendo Switch 2 owner, of course, game chat as well. And then the recent segment we just saw with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the
Ahí se
Wild
escanea el
and Tears of the
código QR,
Kingdom. If
dice
you
que
own the
puede
base games of those
leer
already,
o aprender
you will
más de
get
lo
access to those upgrade packs
sobre
at no
los planes
additional
habilitados
cost.
que tienen los precios
And then last but
todo
not
en,
least, we mentioned that
en
Nintendo
Nintendo.com.
GameCube, Nintendo Classics will be available as well. So that being said, let's actually go back to 2001 when Nintendo GameCube launched. And I've got Demetrius here who's going to walk us through some games that are going to be available at launch.
Thank you, Corey. So yeah, so we have
Ahora van a mostrar qué es lo que tiene
classics. As you're going to be seeing here on the screen, we're going to be playing a couple
GameCube?
of these games today, and we just wanted to go over that. So I'm going to go ahead and start with The Legend of Zelda.
Va a estar The Legend of Zelda de Wind Waker.
I'm going to go ahead
No lo he jugado aún.
and, before I do that, I just want to remind folks,
Es uno
some
de los
people may not
juegos-
remember this. If you go down into the settings option,
Es que todos los Zelda son
you
muy
can
buenos,
actually
entonces
turn off show
siempre están
controls in
bien
game. Gives you a little bit more
catalogados.
real estate on the screen. So we're going to go ahead and do that.
No sé qué
And
opinan
specifically,
ustedes.
that is that bottom bar.
Bottom bar.
Yep.
Yeah,
so
that shows all that additional stuff. We're going to take that off and then play and jump right into this. So now I have a save that I'm going to go ahead and boot up just to kind of get a little bit further in the interest of time. So I'm going to load my suspend point. All right.
Ok,
here
ellos
we
tenían una
are.
partida cargada.
This game is so nostalgic.
It really is. Okay, I got to remember what I did. My way.
Like
Siempre se vio así de bien de Wind
It's
Waker.
always nice to see this version of Link wandering around this
O sea, lo digo
specific
porque
island outside.
Yeah.
Island is such a
estoy
memory
streameando
for
en
me
baja
as well.
calidad y
Yeah, now I'm on my way. You can
el juego no
see
se ve tan
everything
mal.
is classic. I'm gonna make
No,
my
get
way.
away.
Oh, yeah.
No, no,
Our old snot.
Yeah, get away from Snot Child.
Don't let him get you.
That's also another memory.
Yep.
It's not what I wanted.
Oh.
Very good.
Got a little loopy here.
Gonna make my way up here, just to make my way through it and find someone who was kidnapped. All right. Oh, well, I'm locked out. Nope. No, I'm not.
He's always landscaping everywhere he goes.
Yep. Gotta cut down a little bit of the grass here, as always. Looks always good. Make my way up a little bit further.
His rates are low because he just.
Bueno, a
fires
algunas personas no les gustaba esta celda porque tenía una gráfica
Okay, gonna make
más
my way up here
infantil,
just to show off a little
según
bit more of that
decían.
cool look. Make my way up to
Lo
the top.
encuentro bastante
As always.
This
bien.
game looks so good.
Yeah, everything's good. Always cool.
It's going to be a difficult decision what to
Are you
play
spying
first.
on your neighbors?
I know.
I know, I totally am.
Spying.
Don't peep on the neighbors, Demetrius. Leave them alone.
Let's go through here and see a quick cut. Like, don't fall, please. Don't fall, please.
Hey, his tiny little legs, so it's a big jump for tiny legs.
All right, let's go to this cave, make my way.
Oh, que parezco un villano.
Oh, you know, I actually haven't seen these scenes in quite a while.
I know, it
GameCube
brings
was
me
a
back.
college era console for me.
Yep, same.
And this is bringing back some very vivid memories of playing this with my friends in my dorm.
Tetra
Hopefully
over
good
here.
memories.
Tetra
Yeah, mostly
is
good.
one of my favorite sidekicks in all of the Zelda games. Tetra and Midna.
Yes.
Oh, no sé.
Right?
There we go.
I love how feisty she is.
Stew down.
Get him, D.
Oh, I was really trying to show him over there. Oh, go down.
You got him.
You got him.
There we go.
Well done.
You send him to the top shelf where it belongs.
All right, let's make the way
Se
up.
ríen porque falló el golpe.
Here.
Gracioso.
For, all right, where did Tetra go? There she is.
Hi, Tetra. Just hanging out.
Oh my gosh.
A little more combat.
I mean, I know we're playing in TV mode here, but it's obvious, goes without saying, but so happy I'm going to be able to play this game on the go.
I know. Ugh. It's going to be dangerous for me to have easy access to this game literally anywhere. Much easier than looking the CRT around to list with original.
There we go. Come on. There we are.
Buenísimo.
Don't freak out. You're going to be okay.
You're all right. You're all right.
You know, when you tell someone don't freak out, the first thing they do is freak out.
And
You really got to find something else to say.
You know, it's a pretty good criticism.
Oh, that's right. I forgot how sassy she is.
Just the expression.
I
This
know.
visual style, right? Coming back.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
She's not saying it, but she's also like, your legs are so short. How did you jump over that bridge? Man, yeah, I forgot about that intro. That's maybe my favorite character intro of all time.
All right, we'll stop right here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and back to
Gonna
game
mix it
selection.
up?
Yeah, let's go ahead and mix it up. So next, we'll do
Sorry, yeah, I am the
F-Zero
same.
GX.
This was my
Oh.
college game.
Oh, same, big same.
See, I never had a
F0.
chance to play this when
Probé
it was originally released.
So
alguna vez
My
algún
favorite thing
demo
about
de
this
F0.
is not just that it
nunca lo
has such a good
jugué
arcade racing pedigree behind it, but
completo.
it's just such a character-driven
El demo era
version of
espectacular.
F-Zero as well.
Así que supongo que el
Like, in
juego
fact, you know what? I'm
completo
going to
era
demand
mucho
something,
mejor.
Demetrius. Before you get into a race, I want you to go to Pilot Profiles. I have to hear Captain Falcon's theme song.
okay.
There are so many racers to unlock in this game, and all of them have a theme song.
There you go.
Yes, this is the early 2000s. This is the early 2000s for me. Everyone, please stand, rise, all rise. Yeah, salute your
Show
captain.
moves here,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
one thing I'm going to do real quick too is I'm going to go into options because this is around that era when you could go into a screen and do widescreen.
Oh, right.
Oh, wow.
All 7 people use this option.
All 7 people with a widescreen TV.
But I'm thankful they put it in
Yeah, me
because
too.
now we can reap
Look
the
at that.
benefits
Yeah.
in the year 2025.
It's not magic tricks in modern day. That was actually there in the original.
Okay, I'm
Did
going
you
to
have a
challenge
long
myself a little
Carrera,
bit.
modo
Not
batalla.
master?
No.
Yeah, no,
Come on,
speaking,
Dee.
speaking of demanding, that is my memory of this game. This game is unforgiving when you want it to be. I mean, yes, there's the beginner class, there's the easing you in, but you know, among some of the highest accomplishments I feel like I have in my gaming memory is defeating, you know, I guess story mode and
props to you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, props to me back then. I don't know if my muscle memory and the fingers are going to be fast enough now, but thanks to this Nintendo Switch Online, I'll be able to use to spin points if I need to as a crutch.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm using the new Nintendo
carrera
GameCube
de
controller,
3 vueltas.
which is really, really great for this type of play.
It's the most distinctive clack in video games.
Yes. All right, no pressure here.
See, my only experience with F-Zero is F-Zero 99. And I'm not good at that at all, so
It's a great game.
I'm interested to see how this compares.
Nintendo Switch Online is becoming a great home for F-Zero in that way.
That is
Really
true,
is.
actually. Oh man, sorry if I'm talking very little sad.
You can't talk and race it over 1,000 kilometers an hour.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so we get to the second lap and I can start using my boost.
Yeah, go for it,
There
go for
we
it, go for it.
go.
Oh, and I missed my first hit.
I don't know how you keep up. This is so fast.
It gets really challenging on the, like you can see I'm trying to boost and save my health so I don't crash everywhere.
Oh no.
Case in point.
You crash
Case in
everywhere.
Oh, no,
Hang in there, D, hang in there.
You're all right.
Oh boy, no,
You can do this. You can do this.
Who needs to fix
I'm going really.
Oops.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh man.
Perdón por ese
Oh man.
error.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man.
Did you charge?
Hey, there you go. There you go.
All right,
Hey,
all right.
hey, I'm in 20th place.
Out of 29 though.
Yeah.
You know, you're not
I'll
last.
take that positivity. Okay.
Keep it going, keep it going.
Okay. This is good.
Final stretch here.
Oh my goodness. All right, so I gotta boost as much as possible.
You know what? Respect.
Nice job.
Yeah, I mean,
20 seconds.
that's way
Yo,
better than I
mantengo
would do,
en
though.
necesidad.
So,
You survived.
That's how I feel.
Survived. Like, that's
Definitely gonna
kind
work
of an
out.
accomplishment.
Yeah, this game is celebrated for its difficulty. Anyone that has managed to
Goodness.
finish a Grand Prix, anyone that's
Yeah.
managed to.
We'll do
1500
one
kilómetros
more.
por hora.
Let's do a little time here. All right, let me see if I can go a
Qué
little bit
velocidad,
better
¿no?
than that. Proceed to next.
I mean,
Gran
ideally,
juego,
you could
FS.
play this all the way through, unlock every character. How long is this segment? This is a 9-hour segment, right?
yeah, let's do it.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Buckle in.
Anybody got coffee?
At least until you beat it as Mr. EAD on Unlock.
We're gonna have. I think it's gonna be
man.
story mode.
Casi no
Oh, good.
He's not
yes,
allowed
please.
to leave until he
All the way
beats
through.
story.
Yeah.
This is a story how I had hair.
Yeah, this game took it all away, right?
No sé si tenemos historia.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I really like this course.
Parece que sí, ¿verdad?
Wow.
Remember the boost is on the left side. If I stick to that.
I think it'll be tested on the member pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I'm just wondering if I'm gonna have the stamina to try to unlock the arcade tracks. That was one of my challenges.
Yes.
Back
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
original game.
And we can confirm that it is in here. You just have to do the old school way of unlocking them.
I can't take my my memory card to the arcade machine.
No.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no.
That is very
Qué bueno
impressive.
que va mejorando la posición ya.
That really does take a lot of
Oh,
work.
there
It's quite
you
a
go.
Quedó primero.
Oh no! There it went.
I may have failed some college classes due to me playing this game too much.
Right, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, no. You got in your own head.
Yeah, I really did. I was doing great, and then I just panicked.
Cuando lo tenga.
Yeah, this game also brings back memories of some pretty colorful language.
Yo probablemente le voy a
Final lap. Okay.
invertir varias horas.
A little bit better than 20
Ya
seconds.
bastante.
We believe in you, D.
I believe in myself, I think.
Sí, sí se
Captain
va a
Falcon.
venir Zelda Wind Waker y por supuesto Soul
I see my
Calibur
rival.
2,
Go for it. Boost, boost.
que también era un juego que solo le probé el modo
Well,
That's a pretty powerful
Demo?
boost there.
That was a short-lived career in F-Zero GX.
Yeah, you know, I think most probably are in F-Zero racing.
The camera's
Sí,
on my
creo que
face.
uno de los
It's so
juegos que
red.
siempre tuve mucho
Next title.
siempre tuve muchas ganas de
D,
jugar
could you
Soul
use an
Calibur
easy
2.
win?
Oh yeah, let's play some Soul Calibur.
Are you saying you're going to be the easy win?
Yeah.
We were just looking at the titles there, by the way. I mentioned that these are going to be some of the titles at launch. 3 of those you saw on that screen are
Correct.
going to be available at launch. So Super Mario Strikers will come a bit later,
At a later
and
date.
the other 3 will be launch titles there.
Oh, so much fun to know it's coming, though.
One other thing to note too
Y que van a
is right
probar
now I'm
Mario
playing
Strike
with this
después.
Nintendo GameCube
Y dijo
controller
que
wirelessly,
después
but I
trajo más.
can connect it to make it a wired controller. Something just also to know for everybody. All right.
And for those with a Nintendo Switch Online membership,
Correct.
they'll be able to purchase that amazing wireless
Absolutely.
controller.
Absolutely.
Now, I have fond memories of this game as well. This game was so good that all of my college friends decided to take fencing classes together.
Oh wow.
I was not one of them. I was playing Wind Waker.
That is
Se va
some
a poder
commitment,
ajustar la
though.
So let's see how much I remember
I am
about
once
this game.
again gonna. Oh, not that.
Going into widescreen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and just do that too, just to set
Which
that.
I
up.
love. So if games
Comienza a
originally
ajustar
had
la
that
pantalla,
option,
¿no?
you'll be able to turn on the widescreen option.
Okay. Oh, did I? Let's see here. Return title. let's go to versus battle.
You weren't wanting.
I was
to,
so excited to play.
I thought you were scared.
Okay, I think so. One thing to note is this is the Soul Calibur 2 version with Link. So BK will choose Link and I will choose Link.
Esa espada se
There
le
we go. That's
mueve
the
el
link.
ojo que tiene la espada.
Was that your color in Four Swords earlier?
Como que la espada pestañea.
No, I was blue earlier, actually.
Oh, you were
close.
Yeah, you know what?
Qué
But
bueno.
I think this is my proper Soul Calibur 2 tunic for sure.
All right.
Now,
This
you do
music
have
takes me
fun
back, completely takes me
this
back.
game.
I've played so much of this.
Me too.
Yeah, just that
One
belt.
of my absolute favorite games of all time. All right, let's do this. Oh, you're just gonna sit there and block us?
Yeah, no! My beautiful
Intimidating.
face.
Ooh. You can't,
Oh, very nice.
you
No.
can't
Oh,
let you lose.
Oh.
on BK.
Brutal.
Ooh.
You can't do that to me. I'm a Nintendo star.
Not anymore.
Oh, I'm just gonna lay on the ground.
dead.
Oh, yo.
Not to me. I'm gonna start taking the form of the true nightmare.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm
That
coming
was
in front. No,
embarrassingly fast.
Oh no! Again. Oh.
Let's go. Oh.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, nice. No.
No. Oh, I tried. I
very
went for
nice
it.
break.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. No.
Nope.
No. Oh, look at you going.
Go, Link, go.
Nope. Oh,
Yay.
very nice.
Quítame
That
los
boomerang's
ojos.
for backup.
On me with the
Let's do
bow there.
I'm not throwing enough to
Yeah.
Let's see if Link can do it.
a respectable one. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. Whoa, whoa.
Oh.
Momentum's on your side, Link.
Ah, no.
Oh.
Don't jinx it.
Do you have to stand still so I can do my cool moves, right? No,
There we go.
that's not my cool moves. Oh, I didn't even get to throw my bomb.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, in the back of the head. Brutal.
You got it.
Play this all day. I love this game so much.
I would like to apologize to the fighting game community.
Hey, at least he didn't go flying off, all right?
Right. Oh, I should also apologize to any fan of Link.
Apology accepted.
Oh. I'll have you off a written
Wow.
apology on your desk next week. Okay.
All right, and that, I'll go back, and that is a quick look, everyone.
Yeah. So we kind of touched on this a little bit maybe during the segments, but just to remind, these games do have the suspend and resume feature. Demetrius was a little too proud to use that earlier when he flew off the track. And I'll be using that, certainly, in story mode. These games also have a higher resolution and faster loading time than the original titles. And we didn't show it here, but of course, this game, just like any other game on Nintendo Switch 2 that's playable, will support game chat.
Yes.
So thank you guys for letting us show off some great titles coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We are actually going to sign off for today. We've got more Nintendo Treehouse Live tomorrow with Nintendo Switch 2 starting at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. So hope you tune in and thank you again for watching.
Mañana tienen más Nintendo Treehouse. ¿Y qué más tienen para mostrar? Oh, sí, ayer mostraron bastantes juegos en realidad. Hay que estuvieron más enfocados en lo que es la propia Nintendo, supongo yo. Así que supongo que mañana va a ser alguna muestra de juegos de como las third party, lo que venga de otras compañías que no son de Nintendo, como ahora van a compartir, así que supongo que van a probar esos juegos también. Va a estar buenísimo. Bueno, esto duró ¿qué? 4 horas. Van a estar mañana, van a ver el Nintendo Treehouse mañana. Y mañana no estaré, voy a estar trabajando obviamente. Pero de todas maneras vamos a subir este contenido a las redes sociales para que no se lo pierdan, para que se unan, para que nos den un like, un follow y no se pierdan de todo lo que se viene en Nintendo Switch 2. Gracias a todos los que se conectaron, a los que intentaron conectarse. Así que eso, no se pierdan lo que viene de Nintendo Switch 2. Chau, chau.